Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Candlekeep Mysteries, the Seal Pages of Verglas. We are the Rollers of Fate. My name is Mo, and this is Cisco, and we are the DMs of this campaign. I say hi, Cisco.
Hello. Hello, guys. Welcome you all.
Yeah, and that's my son in the back. Sorry. And I think we do a pretty good job keeping our players entertaining and guessing. And speaking of entertainment, we get to sit back and watch the players beat each other up for a change, as we have Luke, Andy, Mark, Joey, Ross versus Lucky. Say hello, fearless heroes.
Hello, fearless
Hello.
heroes.
Hello.
Hello,
Yep.
hello. I hope you're all prepared for some more chaos to
Yeah.
happen. And good luck in that. I think I'll just pass it on to Cisco and to the announcements. Please.
Sure, yeah, perfect. Yeah, that sounds good to me. All right, for those of you who are new to our stream and have not watched our previous episodes, please go and check them out on our Twitch or in our YouTube channel, our Rollers of Fate D&D, where you can find our previous episodes all there, the Eye of Observation and Curses Strahd Dining in Barovia as well on Sundays, and our one-shots too. Also, if you want to send us any fan art or any emails or any contact with us, please do at rolletsoffatednd@gmail.com. We also have a Twitter channel at FateDND where you can catch up-to-date news, schedules, and all the related D&D content. Also, some of our streams can be a little bit gory, inappropriate, so please feel free to step in and out as you see fit. And lastly, if you haven't done it already, please give us a follow, be part of our community, help us to expand and spread the word of us to as many people as possible. And yeah, we will be forever grateful. Thank you very much for being there, and back to you, Mo.
Thank you very much, Cisco. All right, let's jump in. Thanks, guys, for coming here. Yes, and thanks for everyone for tuning at home. Please make yourself comfortable as we jump in to see what mystery shall be revealed today. Mm. Previously on the sealed pages of Verglas, the party woke up to an awful stench of rot coming from them and soon deduced that this was the doing of Bavlona. Aimed to leave Neverwinter and return back to the Lockwood estate, the party decided to seek help from clerics within the city and on removing this curse, and the newly blessed half-orc Bruce sought out a temple of Saloon. And soon they did find one. Upon a floating island sits a tower of crystal, a temple for the Moon Mother herself, the Shard of Night. Greeted by the priestess of the temple, Jasmine, a beautiful and elegant elf woman whose white hair and eyes matched the symbol of the crescent moon on her forehead. The party confided in her about what had transpired in Hither, but soon discovered the dark book was now missing. But its power lingered in just the mention of it, which Ziggy warned them all. As Bruce retold his story to the priestess, it was Saloon herself that listened as a boon from the Moon Mother was bestowed upon him. But despite the priestess' attempt, the curse that lingers on them could not be removed. They soon returned back to the Lockwood estate through the Pathmaker and conclude a final evening before the anticipated arrival of the Ruin's patrons. Uncertain on what to expect, and the tension was unusually high as the curse continued to burden them in different ways. Yagu, unsure of what happened to the book, had his suspicions on Ruin and threatened Ruin if he did do anything with it. Lunch was served, and it was at that time the guest arrived, two kind-faced gnomish brothers, Widowban and Celebi, who forego introductions and went straight to Ruin to inspect the problem with his choker. Errol's immediate intuition knew that something was wrong, and Aki's divine sense revealed there was a presence of a celestial in the field. The confusion and anxiety was high in the group, but there was innocent people around, and all their trust was put into Ruin's hand. Eventually, the Gnomish brothers escorted Ruin and told the others to join them outside so they could help repair the choker. taken to a cave that Bruce had forgotten about, they instructed that they would need to take the choker off and that he would need to be rendered unconscious while they repair it. The choker was then taken off and the gnomes teleported away as the cocks awaited for Ruin to grow. But despite they knew of what he would become, it was the wavering feeling of what they must do to him once he did. Did they do as the gnomish requested, or do they take this opportunity to get rid of the dragon once and for all? Soon the transformation begun, and it was with the same berserk feeling again. The dragon, Yignis the Hungry, lashed out at the party and shook the cave that they stood in. The party doing what they can with spells, might, and transformation, each other into huge creatures to stop this dragon. This is truly a huge cock-on-cock action. And this is where our story continues today.
I hurt. So much hurt.
Ross, you did this to us. You
Those
did
were some
this.
pretty hard jokes.
Amazing.
Thanks.
Lucky, don't you dare. Don't you dare join in.
I can't help it.
I
Get
Lucky,
testy.
really? You
I
gonna
love
leave us,
jokes.
Lucky, really? You gonna leave us with that sack to hold?
Sorry, it was a hairy situation.
Sorry, I'm so sorry. DMs,
The
balls in your
ground
court. DMs,
shakes.
balls in your court.
I'm rubbing off on Luke now.
The ground shakes as the stalactites fall from above, crashing on the ground around you. As the dragon continues to rage in an uncontrollable form, and roars in anger. Let's go back into the initiative. All right.
First thing, Mo. Because it's the start of the dragon's turn, and it's
Yes.
within 10 feet of my construct,
Mm-hmm.
it needs to make a wisdom save. Stone lethargy.
All right.
Isn't the layer coming before that, Mo?
Oh, they did the
We
layer.
did that.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
did
we
the layer.
did. Yeah, okay.
Luke
Okay,
asked if it was poison damage.
yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, we gotta know. We gotta know.
No, I know.
yeah,
I just
so
loved it. It was
Yeah.
something I would do.
You need to make a wisdom save.
All right, back onto the map.
Actually, is it a beginning of your turn, right? No,
when
his.
a, when a creature the construct can see starts its turn within 10 feet of the construct.
Yep.
Start
So-
his
so-
turn. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
so
he
then,
started his turn,
Mhm,
so
perfect.
wisdom save, and I will silvery barbs you because Ziggy is within 60 feet.
Well,
Oh, I
you,
shouldn't have
you gotta wait
turned
till
on
he succeeds first. If he succeeds at it, then you silver barbs.
25.
Okay,
Oh.
so silvery barbs.
Yep.
So disadvantage.
Give me 1 second. I gotta turn off the 3D dice because that is making my computer have a heart attack.
Okay.
That sounds good. So he rolls with disadvantage, or does he just roll a new d20?
He rolls a new
Does
d20.
does
and-
silvery barbs affect saving throws?
Yes, it affects any roll.
Yes.
Oh wow.
Oh,
Well,
and
any d20 roll. So you roll it with disadvantage, or you roll it and whatever's lowest you take.
Yep. All right.
I will give Bruce the advantage.
20.
Fuck. Yeah, that's still enough.
All right. Then I will move. 5, 10.
Biggest 10 I've ever seen.
I'm not trying to leave its. I'm not trying to leave its. I'm not trying to give it an opportunity to attack.
I think it
basically.
has a 10-foot range.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
I'll have to check.
Luke, give Aki the advantage for silvery barbs.
Okay.
Right about.
I'll give it him then. Yeah, it's 5
Right
foot range.
about there. That's still within its range, so I'm not
Yep.
out. I will use. What's gonna do the most? I'll spew out acid breath at them. So Ruin's just gonna. His neck's gonna. You'll see like tints of green coming out, and then he's just going to roar at you guys and spit out acid in a straight line.
Oh, lovely.
So that is a
Don't worry, Joe, you're fine.
60-foot line and a 5 feet wide. I'm trying to hit the construct and Aki.
Oh,
Okay.
so is this gonna be like this? Actually, I think Aki's. I don't know. That would, unless you go like this, maybe.
I'm trying to do it like this.
Yeah, you'd still hit the construct and Aki doing it that way.
You
Yeah,
you
yeah,
could
that's right.
you could hit Bruce like that too, because
Yep.
the icon is circle, but we count
Yeah.
in the square. So
Yep, that's true.
So
Damn, I
you would
wish I
hit-
could get. Is there a way to get Yagu in it too?
actually,
you
I
can
think
call
so
more.
too. I think so. Yeah, you can get Yago too. I guess. Let's
I mean,
see.
if
I
it's
think
a
with
straight
the
line,
purple line I drew,
Like
I think you
that.
do get. I think
Here,
Yeah.
someone else has a purple line and it's
Yeah, I think you get like that. You get the 3 of them.
Oh,
yeah.
I
4
won't
of
be
them.
able to get Yagu. I think I
If
could
it's-
definitely get Bruce and Aki and the
Make
construct.
make a fate roll if you guys players are happy with that. Maybe
If you
maybe
guys want
Yagu.
to, yeah.
shows.
If-
No,
I
I'm
would
fine
like
with
to
saying.
protest.
I think
Up
Yagu's
to you.
outside the line. It's
to you.
fair.
Yeah, no, Yagu is out. Yeah, you will if you will miss Aki if you want to get Yagu.
Yeah,
but-
actually, yes, true. You
and if
miss
you
No,
if
I
you
want-
Aki.
I want the big monkey.
okay, so Bruce, Aki, and Construct, please make a what save?
Dex, that seems like the acid one,
It's gonna
right?
be a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, if you just click on it, it'll do it. Oh shit.
Oh,
I can make
oh dear.
I can make a dex check, but there is no save on the block.
Yeah,
Oh, wait.
I've had to do
They're
a
the
dex
same.
check as well. Also,
Wow.
Aki, you have an inspiration.
Oh, it did a
And a
D20 for
D8.
that.
I've got
Shouldn't have done a D20.
advantage anyway.
Yes, you
Do
have.
I assume then I don't get the I don't get the benefit of my danger sense as a giant ape?
Yeah, I
Okay.
think so.
20.
But you got +3.
They took 77 acid damage.
They do.
Yeah,
You rolled.
Yep, you
Yeah,
rolled
that's a
really
lot of
good.
eight.
You rolled really good.
Well, that's if they
Disgustingly good.
Yeah.
So does that mean the construct is still alive?
I don't think so.
7886 to 678. Jesus Christ.
It had 35 hit points. The construct is dead.
All right.
So let's see, half of that would be 36, maybe, or no, 38,
Okay.
maybe.
I'll pull up the calc.
76, 38,
77
38,
divided by
38.
38.
38.
Yeah, so both of you take 38 points of damage. Aki,
Wait,
make
acid.
of acid
38
damage.
acid damage.
Yeah, and Aki, make a concentration check for your polymorph.
Oh dear.
I need to get 19.
You
Oh,
need
yeah,
to get
the
half
D8
of
is bardic
38, yeah.
inspiration.
Yeah,
I need to get
19.
19, but and the bardic inspiration can be added to this.
Yes, it's a D20 roll. Or well, it's just any roll really.
It's a saving. It's a saving. Yeah.
Yeah.
A concentration check is a saving throw, I guess.
It
right?
is,
Yeah,
yeah,
Constitution
it's
saving.
save.
It's any
Hmm.
D20 roll or any magical damage you do, or
But
magical healing.
did you not rule that I have to use the stats of the giant ape as opposed to Aki's for this?
Yeah, but I think you used. What was the feature? You
Warcaster.
Warcaster.
Warcaster. I think you
Do
can
you
still
still keep
use
your feet?
Warcaster, but you can't. You have to use the stats, so you have to use the +4 or whatever it is of the.
So you get the
Yeah.
+4 at advantage.
Yeah.
I've got.
Hmm.
I'm rolling with advantage +4, and there is a D8 in here if I manage to make an ass
Yep.
of this. Okay.
Yeah.
So I looked it up and it says you lose all your statistics. So
Oh,
Yeah.
it doesn't say feats though.
Yeah, no, you
Oh,
lose.
okay.
You lose. Oh, really? I'm not sure about the feats actually. Let's
because-
just.
He's
Quickly
got a
check
20,
on
he got a
that.
22 on the advantage roll anyway, so it's a moot point.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
up to the
because
DMs.
Yeah, he already had advantage anyway, so.
Yeah.
22. Yeah, I think that's more than enough. You maintain that monkey form.
Big monk.
Then in that case, I will use my movement speed, my flying speed, because I moved 10 feet. And you said the cave is 40 feet tall?
Yeah.
I will climb up, or I will fly up 40 feet up in the air.
Okay,
And I'll put that for you, Mo. I can do it.
great.
Yeah, just to confirm, Jeremy Crawford says you don't get any feats when you're polymorph.
Okay, good to know. We'll
Yeah.
keep that in mind.
Okay. That's the end of my turn.
All right, Bruce.
All right.
Or
How do I turn myself around so I can stand up?
Oh no.
I'll do that.
We can
Yeah.
do that you're standing up still.
Yeah, so when you click on your icon, you see there is like a little blue stick. You know, that's the one that you need to grab and move, but it's a bit hard to find it.
You're
Ah,
right
there we
now.
are. Hey,
All right, thank you. So I've stood up. So I'm about 20 feet of movement speed left. So here we go. 5, 10, 15, 20, and looking up. That's not working. So I'll throw a rock at him.
You will still have to move one more space, though.
I can't though.
It's just you're on top of Yagu.
I'm large. I can step over him.
You
Is
can
he-
pass over him, no? But you cannot stay on the same space, even regarding the size of the creature.
I think so.
I believe, because
I
we
think-
happened before on Sunday.
I
Double-
thought in the
double
Behir
check.
fight you had the Behir stand over us, unless I've misremembered that. 5, 10, 15.
I think he was much. I don't know. I can't really remember.
He was huge.
It must have been a mistake if that was the case. But up to more. I don't want to be difficult. I don't really.
Just see what
Fine.
it says on in the handbook.
Yeah.
15, 20. Well, in
Yeah.
that case, I've got to stand there then, and I'm going to have to throw a disadvantage now. Alright, here
Oh,
we
you can
go.
still stand over here, right? Or
What? No, I can't because I can only. I had to stand up. So I go
Oh.
5, 10, so I don't stand under the rock there. 15, 20. I'm still on top of you, so I have to go here.
It says you
Uh,
can move through it, but you can't stay on the same square.
Yeah, that's
In
what
that
I
case,
thought.
I've got to. I'm out with 50 feet
Wait,
of
can't you
range
just
then.
move
So
Yagu then, just to move him down one instead?
no, it's not his turn. So I'm going to throw the rock with disadvantage. Here we go. So it's the first one, and does a 21. Sadly, that's pretty good. Where's that? Where's the ape? I've lost him again. The block goes away whenever I roll it. Here we
The
go.
ape can make 2 fist attacks, but you don't get 2 rock attacks.
I can't. I'm rolling with disadvantage.
Uh,
So because
Why
it's 50 feet range normal, then up to 100
Oh.
feet disadvantage.
Yep.
oh, it's,
Never
So 21.
21 with
Yeah.
disadvantage.
21.
That hits.
Excellent. Hit you with a big old stone. 39 points of damage.
Wow! Fucking hell, that's a large stone.
I grab one of the stalagmites off the ground, launch at you like a javelin. It
Guess I'm
shatters.
not the only one rolling high today.
Take that.
That's pretty good.
And big green monkey is just like, come at me.
Yeah,
And,
Ignis is just gonna stand up there and just roar, like as he gets hit by the rock.
Okay, so we've got Godzilla and King Kong, we've got Green Kong roaring at each other. Just imagine that. Yeah, that's me done.
All right, Yagu, it is you.
sure. Just to make sure, I cannot stand on any of these ledges or anything. There's no possible for me to climb on to these things, right?
Maybe up to like 5 feet higher, so you can just get up to like 10 feet, but then it'll be like
Yeah.
a difficult climb after that. Yeah.
Got it. 1, 2, 3, 4. I will just stand there. I will drop my rage and I will make a Toll the Dead to ruin.
Make a save. No, you attacked. What is it? I can't remember.
It's a wisdom, I believe. Yeah, wisdom saving throw for ruin.
What's going on?
All the
I
dead.
cast Toll the Dead on you.
Oh,
Nothing special.
everyone's using. Oh,
Oh dear.
So that's a fail. So that's 2d12's worth of damage. Yeah, that's 11 points.
You click on the wrong thing though. Your wisdom is +10. It cannot be 7 as a roll.
oh,
Yeah.
oh! I
is
did
that a
click
check
on the.
and not a save?
Yeah.
Oh,
you
here,
did a check.
I'll just add.
3, I think, or 4. What is
So
It's
the
a-
roll?
it's a-
so I rolled a.
It's plus
I rolled a
5.
2 plus, so it's 12.
Still failed.
Oh yeah, then still fails.
Still fails.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
not gonna re-roll it. I'll leave it. I'll just add.
Oh no, wait, we're level 9 now. I do. Is it? It's 3?
I think it's 2.
And that's 11. Yeah, it's
You'll-
still.
you'll
it's
be
at the level
12,
11. Yeah.
That's really good.
So 11 damage.
Nice.
Yeah, 11 damage, and I will hide as far. Well, I can hide underneath
Well-
here now. That's where I end my turn.
All right.
Can I use my legendary action to fly
No.
down and. Fair enough.
How high are you actually at the moment, Yago?
40 feet.
No, Jag. Oh, you are 40 feet up in the air, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I use my legendary action to fly down and swat him with the tail?
You can
Or,
use one of your legendary actions to fly
fuck.
down,
Fuck, yeah, I was gonna say, you're right. Mm-hmm.
and then use your if you have any other legendary actions, then swat him with the tail.
Then in that case, I will.
It sounds like usually an attack is 2, so I'm guessing he'd have to waste 3 to do a move and attack.
I
I mean,
will
you can
use.
only use
It's
one.
fine by me.
I will recommend
I will
you
stay where I'm at.
I will recommend you to stay up high if you want
Yeah.
them not to kill you. So just stay there, move out of the way, and try to get as many as you can afterwards. It doesn't matter how
Are
you
these
do
just
that.
like-
Why?
Because he's alone between 7 of you. He's
I
intimidated.
said Verglas, what are you talking
I'm
about?
joking. I'm joking.
worry.
Don't
Just a
worry.
quick
I'm
question: Are these stalactites
taking
or
it.
stalagmites?
Mites.
Mites.
Yeah,
anything
they're-
on
they're-
the anything on the map you see are all stalagmites. Yeah.
How tall is this one? This one looks to be bigger.
Yeah, I mean the one more prominent, they're like 15 feet. So this one's 15 feet, that one's 15. That's like 10, 10.
I will use my
10,
legendary
10.
action to not provoke any attacks of opportunity, and I'm going to try and hide behind this boulder.
Okay. All right.
I want to try my hardest to stay hidden, or at least
Okay.
get some cover.
Okay.
Hmm.
Good to know. Good to know.
So you said it's 15 feet, so I'll have to drop down at least 35 feet.
Yes. To get to the you can be 5
To the
feet
height?
of hovering from the ground if you want to, or do you want to just land?
I'm going to be 15 feet up in the air. That way I'm hidden behind the stalagmite.
Okay, great.
How high was the ceiling again?
Remember, you
40
are a
feet.
huge creature, so this will potentially just give you like half cover, not fully 3/4 cover.
If I go all the way to the ground, would it give me
Can
better
you-
cover? Like,
Can you prone as a dragon? I guess you
I
can,
don't-
right?
Yeah.
see why not?
You will have to go prone though. Then
Yeah.
they'll
I
have
will-
advantage to hit you though.
But
If
only
they're
with
close.
melee attacks, right?
Yeah.
Then I will do it.
Okay.
You
okay.
sure?
Oh wait, no.
That's what he's
Fuck,
trying to
I
do.
forgot. There's still another. I will stay 15 feet up in the air and hide behind the boulder. I'm gonna stick with that. And I will stick with the. You said half or 3/4 cover.
I'll explain again. You are a huge creature. You're almost 12 to 15 feet big anyway. To go behind the boulder, you need to go land behind it. If you fly 15 feet above it, you are still open. So imagine this is the height of it. If you're flying 15 feet above it, they'll see you. If you go behind it and land onto the ground, then you'll get your half cover.
Then I will fly over here, but I'll still stay 40 feet up in the air for right now.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's about as good as it gets.
All right. Sorry, Aki, it was your turn.
Yeah. Giant monkey run. Giant monkey run over here. Is this water that I'm now kind of hovering my
Do you wanna
where
go
these
step?
two things are underneath the room?
Do you want to step in there?
Is that water?
Do you want to go see?
I. Not
It
really.
looks like a liquid. You don't know what it is.
Oh no.
Then I will go. Yeah.
I assumed that was
I'll
ice, if I'm
move.
being honest with you. That's what I thought it was.
5, 10, 15. What I'd like to do from my nice comfy vantage point over here at 20 with 25 feet spent is look at the ceiling above Ruin.
Hmm.
What is above him? Are there stalactites and sharp shit up there?
There is, yeah. Yeah.
Could I please launch a rock at that area to try and dislodge as much of that as possible to drop on him and bring him low?
Yeah, actually, go ahead. Let's see what will happen. You pick up a rock, you look towards him, you look up, you'll launch it up, so make an attack roll.
24 to hit the wall.
Yeah. Now do the damage.
30.
Ooh, 30 points of damage. All right.
Am I able to? Oh,
Good point.
sorry. Go ahead.
Okay. I would say that is enough to do damage. Make a fate roll, and then it will determine something.
High, as usual. 18.
Okay. You see, it does knock some of the stalactites over where he is, but you do see the other ones kind of shaking as well, as the impact of the rock kind of shakes the cave again a little bit. The vibration releases one as it comes down. Ignis, you make a dex saving throw.
I know what my wife means by I read like an old man now.
Okay. Well, you fail, but you only take 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
4.
Only 4. Only 4.
Rest of my rock has to fall too.
And it does in front of him.
Should have just thrown the damn thing at him.
Yeah.
I was just trying to be clever and get him in reach.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's a good idea.
If I'm 12 to 15 feet tall with a 10 feet reach, I only need him to drop 10 feet or something, and I can still get him. And I take it with 4 points of damage, he is not physically moved.
No, not a bunch of rocks. A small rock is not gonna really cause him to.
He's running around like a great cowardly lizard. So I'm going to move over into this space to try and give him less opportunity to escape. And that is all I can do in my big monkey form.
All
Beat
right.
the chest for reaction.
Yeah.
Ziggy, it's your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna move about, I think, 25 feet. Oh, I'm gonna move 25 feet here, next to this rock, just away from the big monkey, and I'm just gonna say, Ignis, we're bringing you down, and Psychic Lance at 4th level.
All right.
You need to make
Aki,
an intelligence save.
Aki, you would have noticed as the stalactites in your rock that you threw falls onto the ground, it does splash into what looks like water. So.
Yep. So you need to make an intelligence save. Lucky.
Yep.
Oh
dear.
What is that?
11.
11? That hurts.
That's an
then
ability
you're-
check again.
Yeah, you
No, I
keep
just
rolling
wanna make-
ability checks.
Yeah, you did it again.
God, did I really?
Does the dragon have an int save throw? So
16.
it might be the same,
16
it might
is
be
the
the same
total.
thing.
16 is the total.
Never mind then.
17 is my
Yeah.
DC. 17.
Yeah, you used the wrong
Yeah,
one.
I know. I'm used to D&D Beyond.
So you take 31 points of psychic damage.
32.
32 points of psych. I do math as a profession.
So it should be
Um,
7. It should be 16. You still
Did he
fail.
succeed? I thought
Yeah.
he took the 16.
He still fails.
Yeah.
Also, because of that, you are incapacitated. Because you
Oh.
failed.
You can still move
actually-
these kind of reactions.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. I just have a question for
Unless
Mo.
you have legendary resistances if you want to use them. It's up to you.
It's already gone through.
Are
though,
you helping everybody?
Well, hold on a
Stop
second.
helping the
I
person trying to kill us.
had to ask a question real quick.
Yes, you do have another one.
Yeah.
So you
I
have 2
will
left.
I will burn that legendary resistance then.
Okay,
Okay.
so
Would I
you're only
take half
taking-
damage if I used it
Yes.
to
Yeah.
have
Yep.
the damage?
Okay, so you take 16 points of damage. That's 2 resistances gone.
Fuck. Oh god, now I gotta do math in my head. So it was 32 I took.
16.
16.
So
So
16,
add
add 16
16
back.
back.
Add 16 back. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's math isn't hard.
Right, 2 resistances down.
Lucky you're doing good. I just want to know that.
Yeah.
Also, I'm just gonna say, if you can do, maybe shoot Bruce's sword into him, Errol. Go for it.
You can't. It's
And,
merged
yeah,
with me when I
well,
transformed.
I said if you can,
I will.
And
Is that
I
the
will-
end of your turn, Ziggy?
I'll give you a bardic inspiration, Joey. And no, it's not going to be the end of my turn. I'm going to make you wait.
Yikes.
Okay, now it's the end of my turn.
Yep.
Okay,
wait.
I will.
Ziggy, beat your chest of free action.
Yep. Just,
I will use my legendary action, and I'm going to try and. There looks to be a hole in this cave right here.
What, at the top? This
Yeah,
bit?
right there. Yeah.
Oh, that?
Not
You
like an
can't
escape
fit.
Not an escape
I
route,
don't think
but
you can fit through that.
God damn it.
It's a troll.
Certainly try.
It's really small.
Go for them, man.
I'm gonna fly down into the water and try to get any cover I can, as much cover
Roll
as
a d6 as well at the beginning of your turn.
Oh,
Oh, it's a legendary action. Yes,
Legendary
sorry.
action.
Sorry, forget about it.
Okay.
yeah.
You go all the way down? Into the water? That's what you said, right?
Yes.
I'm just asking you a question. There's nothing to trick
You
question
are
about
smart!
it.
You are
I'm just
smart!
wondering if you want to go down or not.
Yes, I'm gonna go all the way down. I'm trying to get as much cover with the
All right.
stalagmites and the water as possible.
You all see Ignis Dragon float down. You don't know what's going on. He's in berserk mode, but he lands into this liquid. And as he does, you kind of briefly be able to kind of see him behind the stalagmites that he's trying to, what seems to be hiding from you all. But you are unsure. Maybe it is a trick, maybe it is not. Yeah, Errol, it is your turn.
Thank you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use 5, 10, 15, 20 to be right there. So I'll move my token. And from right here, I'm in between these stalagmites. Do I see him at all? I know he went in the water, but I'm not sure if this little ridge here has like a curve.
No,
to it.
you do see him, but he seems to be behind the stalagmites, so he has some cover. He has half
That
cover.
oh, it's half. Okay, that's fine. So if I see him, and assuming I can do it hopefully without hitting, but sorry, Ross, for the future reference, I am going to do 2 shots at him. And Errol's arms, vines covered. He's gonna draw an arrow, and he say, "You can hide all you want, but sooner or later, you're gonna have to deal with it." And I'm gonna make 2 shots, and you can let me know, Lucky, if these hit you at all. There's no sharpshooter. Actually,
Bring it.
you're too far for me to do it. Okay, yep, just normal shots. And with that, does a 22 hit?
Yes. Wait.
Okay.
What's the cover I have? +2?
Doesn't matter, you're
Sharpshooter.
Doesn't
Sharpshooter.
matter.
Doesn't matter. Unless it's full.
Oh shit. Yeah, that hits.
So that's... The thing is, it's 11 piercing, and I know you're immune to acid. That's fine, so just 11, I assume.
Is it
yes.
distracting the -5 for sharpshooter? I don't see the
No,
-5.
because the sharpshooter thing, that applies even if I don't use the attack. Like, that's an all-around bonus. Like how I don't get disadvantage, I don't have to call the shot in order to get that bonus.
Oh, okay. Even if okay.
Yeah.
So you don't have disadvantage and ignore cover and okay. Even if you don't do the +10. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The acid damage does not appear to affect me.
Yep, that's 11 damage. And because of a spell I've been keeping active, I need you to roll me a strength saving throw, please. DC 14. I'm gonna have it here
Okay,
because
this time I'm gonna do this right.
that's DC 15 strength save.
No, I do not have a strength saving
Yeah,
throw.
that one. Yeah.
Just add your modifier to that. So
Mhm.
just click on the check instead,
Yeah.
like you did before.
Okay. Plus my modifier, so it's 20.
20
Silver
does. Oh, yep, he's in silver barbs it.
Silvery Barbs. I'm within 45
Oh no,
feet.
that was without the with including the check. So you clicked on the
Oh,
check,
was-
so that's fine.
Yeah,
A
so
14
it
is
is a
good.
14. So you still need to roll disadvantage. Well,
No,
Okay.
I mean, if it's a 14, he fails it, so he doesn't.
no.
No,
does it?
meets it, beats it.
Oh, no,
No,
your
it's 15.
strength is a 15.
Yeah, it's a 15.
I
Because
thought
Oh,
it
yeah.
was 14
went
at
up.
first.
No, because
It's 15
we've all
because
leveled up.
proficiency.
Okay. Then I failed.
So, let me see if I can get the description for ensnaring strike up, unless you want to use your legendary.
I thought I was
resistance.
outside of the range of ensnaring strike. Oh no, no, I'm not. Oh, it's his range self. Huh.
Yep.
Cool.
So you are basically your movement's 0, so you're just stuck. And I displayed the spell right there so you can read it. But there's also an additional 11
A larger
piercing.
creature has advantage.
advantage.
Yeah.
Okay, so just roll it again. Sorry. Just
Roll it again, yeah.
We'll just do that. Yeah.
Okay, so rolling. 22.
Okay,
Yeah, that
now
one
I'll
passes.
silvery barbs.
Now you silver and barbs it.
So wouldn't
So-
I still take?
So 22 is the number, and then you roll, and then hopefully get higher or lower. But yeah.
If you roll another 14, it's gone.
Okay. 25.
Okay.
Right,
So
okay.
stay with 22.
Yardu can have the advantage.
Cool.
All
So
right.
your next
So-
D20 March is an advantage.
Thank you.
Oh, thank God. I
So
read that one.
yeah, so I basically can I do a bonus action in between attacks, or is it once I attack I have to commit?
Yeah, you can.
All right. Then Errol, after the first shot is fired, he is going to cast on himself a second level ensnaring strike, and then he's going to take another shot at you again.
Okay.
With the vines, after seeing them discarded off of Ruin, flashing about in the water, new vines grow off of Errol's shoulders and arms, kind of forming little kind of shoulder pads. They spread to his bow, and I'm going to take a second shot at you. Normal shot. Does a 27 hit you?
Yes.
All right, so that'll be 7 piercing. And could you please make me another strength save for that ensnaring strike, please?
Yes.
Which so extra.
With advantage.
Advantage, yeah.
At advantage. I should mention. That was
That's
on
how
me.
the arrow goes.
Natural 20.
Yep. Okay, then you just succeeded. So you just only take the 7 damage.
Who did you give the advantage to?
Yagu.
Yagu. Okay,
Yagu.
great.
Alright.
And with that, I'm trying to remember how much movement I spent here. Yep, I spent about 25. Errol is going to move an additional 5, 10, 15 to be right here. And that'll be the end of Errol's turn.
All right. At the end of your turn, these arrows hitting Ignis, him thrashing around, you hear him roar again, screaming in pain, and as he does, he lashes against the wall. Who is next in the initiative after Bruce? Yagu!
Yagu?
Roll me a d4.
1d4. Here we go.
Yep.
A 1.
A 1! Okay, so that's Yagu, Aki, and Brucey Boy. I need all three of you to give me dexterity saving throw as more stalactites and rocks fall from above and crash against you.
Aki has +3.
Ooh.
Oof.
Eh.
I can
No.
add the D8 to this, right?
Yeah, you
Oh,
can. You both can.
Oh,
Oh wait, no, sorry, Errol can't.
only I can, sorry.
No wait,
you
no.
get 17, Ross.
No, he can because he has a Bardic Inspiration. Sorry, I'm mixing it up with Silvery Barbs. So, yeah, so it's 17 plus that 6 for Ross.
I thought we both have it, though, because you gave it to... Or only one of us can have Bardic Inspiration.
Oh, no,
because you
sorry,
gave it to Errol.
no.
So,
It's not spent once I give it to someone else. That's all.
So only Aki save, Yagu and Bruce, you both fail. You both take 4 points of damage, and Aki, you take 2.
Oh no.
So make a concentration check for 2 points of damage, okay? You need a 10.
Natural one.
I
Natural
mean, you
one.
never know. You never
You
know.
never know. Yeah. Could be a natural one.
Yeah, you're good.
Oh, nice.
you're good.
Okay, and I guess that's the layer action done. Ignis, roll me a d6 first.
Yep.
See if you get your. Oh wow!
6.
boy! Oh boy!
Fuck. I was really...
Oopsie.
I was gonna use that thing this round.
I mean,
Is it
up to
an
you.
ability or is it an action to use
It is
that?
an action to use it. Yeah, I think so. Let me see. It's in your action section. It's an action to use it.
The which one?
The thing we talked about in the chat.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe do the breath, the other thing.
No!
Oh, the first one I used?
No, the other one. You haven't used one.
Oh.
I mean, you can choose every time, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're just not grouped up together. That's the painful part.
Yeah, move from there. Do a nice little line and destroy them.
Yeah.
I will move.
Stop
I
it!
will use my flying speed because that's more.
Yeah.
And I would like to fly all the way down here.
Okay.
And that looks like a nice little line right there. It looks like I could get 3 people.
I think it's a great line. You.
Right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, you could.
And
get
I will
3.
use Moonlit Breath.
Click away.
Ooh.
Alright.
Oh, they are.
This time I rolled good damage.
Okay.
All right.
That's actually about half exactly.
All right.
Yeah.
I need Bruce, Aki, and Yagu. All 3 of you to make dexterity saving throws. Ugh. 15. Not good.
Oh, where's that?
I can't believe I've gotten that breath attack every
Oh,
time.
Yeah, I know. That's been pretty good. Ugh. Bruce, not good.
Bruce? Oh, no, you don't have advantage, actually. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. You all take 45 points of radiant damage. Aki, I need you to make a.
Let's see, 24, right? 45? No, 22, right?
22, yeah.
22. Yeah.
22 con save.
Yeah, straight roll.
I don't know that I. Oh no, I would have to get an amazing roll for this to work.
Oh,
Not monkeys anymore.
Alright.
well, damn.
Oh, no.
Not like it was
Yeah,
working.
you guys ate a
anymore.
lot of damage though with those monkeys.
Yeah.
I'll make
Hi,
them
Aki.
smaller more.
Yeah, you wanna
I'll
do it? Okay.
Yeah, I'll do
Can I
Bruce.
use my Fightful Presence at this point?
I think that's kind of like 1 second. I guess so, right? You can use it at every turn. It just happens. It just
I was gonna
happens.
say, I
You
haven't
don't need
used
to
it
use it. It's like at the beginning of your turn, it happens every time.
Okay, so
Everyone.
then everyone's
It keeps
on 120
happening, yeah.
feet.
So that's everyone in the room. Okay. What's the save?
Wisdom.
Wisdom save? Okay.
Yeah.
Am I rolling against Bruce now?
I would think
sir.
so. Because, yeah.
Pass. Pass.
Oh no. Okay.
I would like to use my inspiration point, please.
Okay.
Please. 10.
Good choice.
Fail.
What a waste. It's still a fail. I'm scared.
You are scared. You are
I'm
frightened.
scared.
Yeah.
You can repeat the
well,
save at the end of each
I'm
of your
going to unleash a roar that shakes the cave, Mo, if you will.
I'm out of this fight.
Of course. Here it comes.
Bruce and Aki, could you move yourselves toward the middle of roughly where you were? Sorry, I moved Aki a little bit. Are you happy there, Aki? Because you have
Okay.
shrunk, so...
I think I was there because I wasn't in the water. That would be the
Okay, awesome.
9
I-
that was in
And
I
Bruce,
think-
feel free to move yourself 1 square, whichever direction, as you shrink. That's okay.
I didn't see where it was. I never. I was like here.
Yeah,
Or
I
was
think
it
you
further
were
up?
in between those 4 squares where you are now in the corner. There is like...
Okay, that's fine.
Any of those.
Scared.
So the cave walls are going to shake, the wings will flare up, and he's just going to roar that and only scare Bruce.
Yep. Scared. I'm scared.
I think at the end of
All
your
right,
turn,
and
you can
that's. I'm gonna. How much movement? I wasn't keeping track. I'll just stay where I'm at because I don't know how much movement speed.
Are you in the floor at the moment?
I think he's
15.
still in the air because he just flew, right?
15 plus 45, so that's what, 70? You got 10 feet.
10 feet. I will fly 10 feet up. the
Wait,
air.
sorry, I said 15 plus 45 is 70? No, 60, right? Is that right?
It's 60.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
You got 20 feet.
20 feet. I'll fly 20 feet up into the air.
So you're 30 up right now?
20. No, he went on the ground, right? That's where you were?
Yeah, I was at the ground when
Okay,
Errol
so
shot
20,
me.
yeah, 20 feet.
20 feet now, yeah? Okay. I'll just put the little thingies there.
Oh.
Yeah, I think we both put it. Okay, you put them. Yeah.
Okay. Oh shit.
All right, Bruce. That
Hello.
roar
I'm
just
scared.
scared the shit out of you.
Oh,
You look
yeah.
at him,
Oh, yeah.
and as you try to might yourself to go a bit closer, but you cannot. You
Oh,
have to.
no, that's-
You have to move away from him in the beginning. Oh, is that what it's right? Frightened. You have to move away,
No,
right?
I can't move towards him. That's
Yeah, I
all.
think
I
that's-
can't. I don't have to run.
Yeah. And any attacks
Uh,
against him is disadvantage. I think that's right.
Ah,
If you see
God
him,
damn it.
I'll check
You
again.
get to make the
I have
save
been completely neutered here.
You can
Turn.
repeat
Yeah.
the saving throw at the end of each of your turn.
Sure thing. I've just realized my Ring of the Ram is not part of my attack action. What the hell? That doesn't make sense. Right, I'm going to try to hit with the Ring of the Ram. I have a range of 60 feet.
Is
So
in
I'm
range.
assuming it's within range. His hand's shaking as he does it.
Right, roll with disadvantage.
It's a 17, and I'll try again. But I don't think a 17 would do the job anyway, but
17 misses. Yeah.
How many
Yeah.
charges? Oh, actually, you didn't.
I've got 3 charges and I have 2.
Yeah, okay.
Right, I don't know why it's not popped up as an action for me though.
Hmm.
Um,
I'll
so-
put it for you if you want.
It's okay. I've rolled the 2 hits, the 2 for hit, and the rams that charge towards him, just skate past him, and that's me done. Do I make this another wisdom save now, or
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
At the end of your
At
turn.
the end of your turn, yeah.
Do you want to move
Right,
away
well,
or further away, or are you just staying there?
Frozen, like frozen in fear. So
I can't really go anywhere that would. If I go this way, am I closer technically? No, I'm good here. I'll not move, and I'll make another wisdom save. 25.
25 breaks it.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
shakes his head, just like, "Ugh, damn it, get over it. And with my bonus action, I will go into rage, and the bear spirit envelops him again. Still a kind of a dark navy blue with hints of silver, because Dad died a little while ago. So
Okay.
Awesome.
I roar back. Rah!
Yeah, so now I think everyone is immune to your frightened
For the
presence,
next
right?
24 hours, yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
All right.
Oh,
All
they
of these
rolled great.
wisdom saving throws. All right, if that's the end of Bruce's turn, Yago, all the way out the other end, take a blow from this radiant breath. What are you doing?
I'm gonna tip that all the way over here next to Errol, and I'm gonna. Have you been hit so far?
no, I'm good. Everyone else, you should probably get to them more than me.
And you see he tapping his stuff of healing to heal himself. What?
I'll just give you a thumbs up saying you did the right move.
Yeah, I will. Cost 4 level cure wounds onto myself. 21 points of healing, and
I think you just minus the health.
I think so as well. Yeah. I will change it later, and then
Okay.
just to make sure, and then I will move back over here so I don't set in the way of Errol, and that's the end of the turn.
All right, Aki, back into your form.
Realizing this isn't working and it's only getting worse, Aki will rush forward 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 here and just shout up to Ruins, "That is enough!" And he'll bang his sword loud twice on his shield, and the noise will appear to turn into light waves that go out, and the spiritual guardians is this way.
Oh, nice.
So the 4th level spiritual guardians goes out to 15 feet in the radius, and I'm trying to reach Ruin inside Ignis. Is there any way that I can do that?
You see, as you say these words, and the energy, the spell begins to kind of spread out from you. The caravan swirling around you as you protecting your fellow friends, and you look up towards him. You see, he looks at you for a brief moment, and then just kind of dismisses what you say. There is like your words are just on deaf ears. He's out of control. He doesn't know what he's doing, and nothing you say to him is resonating.
Ruin will lead you down here, and I will use my bonus action to convert a second level spell slot into sorcery points.
Okay.
And I'll stay where I am, kind of sword and shield out to the side, kind of trying to attract attention and be bright and sparkly in front of the big monster.
And if that's Aki's turn, Ziggy, you're up.
Well, there's not much I can do here. I'm gonna.
Could I use my legendary action real quick? before
Yeah,
that? I'm
I
so
was
sorry.
about to I was about to
Go for
message
it.
you.
Go for it. Because I have no idea what to do.
Use my legendary action. Part of me wants to get closer.
Go ahead.
So I have 40 feet of movement speed?
Yes.
5, 10, 15.
Hold up.
Whoa!
20.
That's not individual squares, that's your whole length
Yeah.
4 times.
Wait, hold on a second. I don't know how this works. It's a giant. It's a.
it's
huge
still
thing.
one. It's still one square. So from the middle of you, 40.
Okay, I'm sorry. 5 and. 15.
What?
Where do you want to go?
it?
I don't know. Okay, Mo, you move me. Mo, I'm gonna get closer to the other two, Ziggy and Harold. I want to get close to those two.
Okay.
Motherfucker.
Okay.
Can you move me? Because I don't know. It's a huge
Son of a
creature, so
bitch.
I'm just clicking and dragging it one square.
You know what? I'll move you and also make you safe. Okay, there you
I
go.
think here is 40 feet, right? Around there. Or
I'll move him there.
as well.
I think he's
Okay, I'm
he's
sorry.
just outside of that circle.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
I was
what's your altitude anyway? Because it's
20
about
feet.
15
I'm
feet.
20 feet up in the
20
air.
feet up
Yeah.
in the air.
I think
You should
he's
keep me away from you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he could move one more square though.
no. That's the thing. That's
Up,
max.
maybe.
That's 40 feet.
Where do you-
Yeah, but
okay.
you should count it not from the middle. You should count it from like a normal token. You know, you don't count them from the middle. You count them from where they are
You should
moving, right?
No, from the middle. Like every.
From
don't-
middle
you-
to
you
middle.
don't count
I
it.
think
That's
it
right.
should be from the edge, not from the middle.
Yeah, but if they
Then-
go from the edge, then
That's
it's
what I
still
was doing
same
it.
distance.
That's what I was doing at first. I think it is
Okay.
based in the middle. I think it is because
Alright.
that would be insane if it wasn't.
Hmm.
And it would be you move 4 times your size as opposed to 40 feet.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
But he's out. He's
Yeah,
out the
you mentioned.
circle, and he's 40. You're closer, basically, to them.
Yeah.
He's
You
still
see hi-
20 feet up in the air, though, right?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
see him fly across Aki through this field of yours, and just kind of land against the wall next to onto this cave, kind of clutching onto it, still kind of using his wings to kind of keep himself aloft. But his eyes from you head straight towards Ziggy and Harold at this point. Ziggy,
Right.
it's your turn now.
Okay, gonna risk it, but while I'm here, I'm just gonna a card just kind of flies from the little deck box on my side into my hand. I look at it quickly and just say, "The fates show a dead dragon. Let's give them a dead dragon." It's this card, by the way, that has a skeletal dragon on it.
Ooh.
That looks
And
fun.
new cards. I haven't used them yet, and I fling it towards him.
They look nice.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
It's
nice.
It's called the
Wow.
moon card. I'll send you pictures later. Either way, I fling the card towards you and it starts flying towards you, and everyone else, the card just seems extremely slow, or it just seems to move real slow, and you look like you're reacting to it and you think nothing's happening, and then you're noticing you're starting to slow down as well, as I cast slow on you. It's a wisdom save. I know you're good at those, but I'll silvery barbs.
23.
Silvery barbs.
Silvery Barbs is the reaction, right?
Yeah, but he gets
Yep.
it back on his turn.
Oh yeah, which is right now. Yeah. Oh, that's smart. 15. Fuck.
Noise.
You fail.
You get
So
a
you
legendary
are
resistance
slowed.
if you want to use it. It's up to you.
It's your last resistance, and I have more slows.
Uh-huh.
I'm just saying that
Yeah.
right now.
That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah. Okay, so you are now slowed. I'm just gonna display that spell because I don't remember what it
I
is
see
either.
it. The
Minus
description's
2
there.
to AC, half
isn't it?
movement,
Yeah,
either
so-
one attack, no reactions. Yeah.
Yes. So -2 to AC and Dex saves.
Good.
No reactions. You can either use an attack or an action, not both.
But I can always do this on my turn to try and break it, right?
At the end of your turn.
At the end of it.
You
At the end
still
of my
keep
turn,
your
that's fine.
legendary actions.
Yeah. Also, if you attempt to cast a spell, you roll a d20 on a 11 or higher. The spell doesn't take effect until your next turn.
Mhm. Cool.
So you are currently just slowed down. So if someone can mark him with that,
I
that'd
got
be
it.
perfect. And with that, I'm going to move
Snail.
15 feet over this way. And I'm going to use my bonus action to determine a bardic tale. And just see what I can get there. A 4. A 4 is brilliant. Okay,
Alright.
yeah.
Your turn?
Yeah, that's me done.
Alright. Do you want to use another last legendary action before his turn, or?
Yes.
Mhm.
Can I get some? No, I don't want help. I can do this.
You got this. Do whatever you need to do.
Legendary action. I'm gonna get.
Your
I'm gonna get
legendary
close to
action
Eric.
does not impair half movement, so you won't have half. This, you can use your whatever
well,
speed for that.
his movement is just half.
I
in
will get
general.
as close to Harold as possible. So that's 30 feet right. That's 25 feet right there. So I will get right up on Harold.
Alright.
He is just gunning for me today. Whoa. I don't think
I've gone after everyone else
Damn.
except for you. You
It's that moment, Errol, you see
would've-
him as he lands, you just see the kind of the side of his face and his eyes just wide and big, just one eye just staring at you, right in front of your
That's
face.
fine. Go for it. And so that's the end of your legendary action?
Yep.
Alright, then I'm gonna move back. No opportunity attack because of
Yep.
slow.
No reaction.
5. I'm gonna take a couple steps back, and I still have the D8, right? Or did your tail get rid of that for the bardic inspiration?
No, you've still got the D8. You've got
Okay.
10 minutes.
Then Harold is gonna say to himself, ensnaring strike, and he's gonna cast it on himself at first level, not second, and keep that 5 in mind. Harold is gonna say as vines are surrounding his arms again, like, you're really becoming a pain in the ass. So why don't you be a good dragon and stay down on the ground? And Harold's gonna take 1 sharpshooter shot at you, and you can let me know if it hits.
He has a -2 to his AC and that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So 1 sharpshooter shot right now. Does a 17 hit you?
Yeah, meets it, yeah.
Okay, and I need you to make a strength save DC 15, please.
Okay. That's plus 6,
advantage,
16?
advantage.
Oh, yeah,
so
yeah.
you could do even better.
8.
So
That's 24 or something.
No, it's 18 is the total.
18.
That's right.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah.
So, okay, yep, 18 does succeed. And with that in mind, for the first damage, just to get that done with, that's going to be 12 plus 10.
12 plus 10?
Yeah, so 22, because 10
22.
is the
That's not
sharpshooter.
bad.
Yeah. And then I'm going to take another
Nice.
sharpshooter shot at you. So you can do it again. Okay. Hold on, I'm going to add the D8 before you say anything.
Okay.
Does a 18 hit you?
Nice.
Yes.
And with this, hold on. I'm also going to add Favored Foe onto this, so that'll be extra damage. Let me just get that casted. So we'll do the damage later, but so basically what you're taking here is 6 plus 10 plus where's the Favored Foe damage? Here it is. 6 plus 10 plus 6. So that's 22 again.
Okay.
Yeah. And then with that in mind, I'm gonna go, I moved 10 feet, so 15. I'm gonna be behind this rock, and that'll be the end of my turn.
Alright. At the end of your turn, as you hit Ignis one more time, you see his body kind of slump, and even though in this slow motion he lets out this kind of very deep, guttural, slow, echoey, vibrating roar which shakes the cavern once again, I need who is after Yagu? Aki, roll a d4.
Before.
Sorry, guys.
Oh, 4. That's you and Bruce once again. I need you both to make me dexterity saving throws.
But Bruce would have advantage on this time.
Yes.
Yep.
Mhm. I only get +2 though, so. Oh wait, those are checks. What the hell am I doing? An 8 plus the.
Proficiency, right?
It's the same actually. So yeah,
Yeah,
it's just an
never
8
mind.
anyway. Let's save our check. So 8,
Okay.
I fail.
Okay. Aki, you pass. So Aki, okay. Bruce, you take 7 points of damage, and Aki, you take half, so 3. Make a concentration check for your
And
spinny whirly
I
things.
can't fail this.
Oh, you can't?
My
All right.
modifier. My
No,
modifier is 9.
Never mind. Don't make a save. It's
you
fine.
might get it at 1.
It still doesn't matter. That doesn't.
That would still be 10.
That'll still be 10.
Well, I thought nat 1s were automatic. Never mind. But
Yeah.
Andy, don't forget you're raging, so you get half.
I'm
technically.
aware. I'm aware. I've never forgotten.
All right. Okay. And now it is Ignis's turn. Ignis, roll a d6. He
Damn.
did.
Yeah.
This time he did not.
Finally.
Oh no.
I will use fuck yeah, no, it's time to
What?
do that thing. You'll see Ignis's scales start to shift and move, and it's slowly starting to look like he's trying to fade in with the background, and I'm going to use invisibility. And I know I will roll that d20. 6, I'm invisible.
Actually, wait, is it that?
It's an 11 or higher, you said.
Oh, right, yeah. Okay.
So Ignis is now invisible,
Boo.
and
That's
Mo.
Yeah, I'll do it.
How would you like me to do the invisibility thing?
Just do like a little marker.
We
on
will,
top, and then-
Can I? I was gonna say, can
yeah.
everyone deafen real quick so I could tell the DMs what I want to do?
Sure. Okay.
Sorry.
How do I can.
Take your headphones, throw it across the room.
You know what? You know what? I'm not sure of the death. I'll just. There we go.
There you go.
Okay.
And I think
Is
I
everyone
can.
Yeah.
deafen? Can everyone hear us?
Yeah, he's done it. Yeah, no, it's
Okay.
fine. Where do you want to go?
I want to climb onto the middle of the ceiling, like directly up in the middle, and I want to try and outweight the slow and everything. I want them to think that I've left the cave. So if I can, I'll lash a tail attack at the cave entrance, try to break it out, make it look like I ran away, but I'm going to try and hide in the cave.
If you make an attack, it will break the invisibility, though.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you, Cisco. Thank you for that. Then I will just try to hide in the cave as long as I can. I'm going to try and outweight the slow. Because at this point, I'm going to go down. I've got no HP left.
Mm.
My best thing to do is try to outweight the slow spell.
Yeah.
I mean, you make a save
At
at the
this
end of
point-
it. You make a save at the end of your turn.
I will
Yeah.
make that save. If I make the save, great. Then I'm still going to try and outweight them, and then I'm going to go and pick up Ziggy. Because he's the one insulting Ignis the most.
I mean, there is
You want-
another option. If you want to be really nasty, you could break the stalactites on the ceiling. That's actually not an attack. And you could just go around and keep breaking stalactites on
No, I
top
think
of them.
that counts as an attack, though.
I mean, if you pass it, I guess, yeah, you will have to hit them to break them, right?
Yeah.
I guess, yeah,
Yeah.
that would
Any
be too
attack.
low.
And I'm just, at
Where do you
this
want to
point,
exactly go? Sorry, so then.
We're going to be playing Battleship, technically.
Yeah.
I'm going to hide... I want to hide right above where Ziggy is, right on top of him.
Okay, great.
I'm
He's
going to be
in
on the ceiling. I'm going to be on the ceiling looking down on him. And now we're going to play Battleship. They have to attack randomly.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You're flying above him?
I'm going to be hanging on the ceiling.
Because if you're flying, you will make noise, though.
Yeah,
If
no,
you're
that's why
hanging-
I'm gonna climb.
Then you'll still make noise, so you'll need to make a stealth check.
That's fine. I'll do a stealth check right now.
Make it in GM. Make it in GM roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
Otherwise, you can move a half movement, right? Isn't that what we said?
Yeah,
How
so
do I-
if he's half is 40 right now because of the slow, right?
Yeah.
How do
And
I
then, 20.
do a
So
GM?
he won't be
Yeah,
able to
so you-
reach up. You won't be able to get up there.
Yeah.
Unless you use the 40 feet that you want to use. and make a stealth check, basically.
Yeah. Can you do that for me? Because I don't know how to roll it.
Yeah,
here,
I'll do
stealthily.
that.
I want to make sure it's actually stealthy.
Yeah,
They're
right.
gonna. I'm forcing them to play Battleship.
Okay, I'm running it now.
All right. So
That's
let's.
a 13.
Oh.
That's with advantage.
Oh, you are invisible. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
You
that's the
click.
point.
You click on stealth again if you want.
And
It's
you
now-
have a +9, yeah, like you said.
Yeah.
You
It
can
should.
roll better, lucky.
Okay.
Just click
So
on
if I
stealth.
click it,
Yeah. It
if
should
I
just.
click it, it's gonna be DM.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh.
Okay.
Whoa.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay. That's perfect. Okay. I'm gonna tell him your phone's back on.
Okay. Great.
We good?
Yeah,
we're
we're
You're
good.
good.
Yeah,
You're
we're
good.
All right, we're good, guys.
Sorry, that
I
took
think
long.
Luke.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that doesn't work.
So the scales will shift. He will, as you guys see him last, he'll do like a not a roar this time, but just like a silent. Sorry, Luke was. So
Okay,
he's
that's
gonna. His scales are gonna shift. He's gonna start slithering back, and he'll do like a silent hiss at you guys. He'll go invisible,
Oh, well, that's not good.
and now it's an intelligence saving throw to see if I get out of slow.
Wisdom save.
Wisdom.
Wisdom save.
Wisdom save. Okay.
You're quite good at those.
20. 20?
Just 20 break it.
Oh, yeah, that's above my spell save DC, so yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm unslowed and I'm invisible.
Boo.
Not for long.
All right, and that's the end of Ignis's turn.
Okay. Damn. My turn then?
Mhm.
Okay, here we go. I'm still raging. Aki will hear Bruce mutter to himself, "Ah, fine, Bruce, we'll do it her way." And he's going to draw the Dragon Slayer. Shing! And I'm going to run forward. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I bump into him. 30.
Nope. It's like Battleship, boys.
Were you flying earlier?
Ah.
He was on the ground. You wouldn't
could be
remember that.
anywhere.
You remember.
I was
he
gonna
was
say, you would remember I was on the ground last.
Yeah. 35, 40.
on- Nothing.
Nothing.
Perception check, please.
Yeah, go ahead. Roll a perception.
With, I'm assuming, a disadvantage.
It is a dark cave.
I have dark vision though, so that's not. But you're invisible, that's why I'm wondering, is it with disadvantage or not?
No, just a normal perception check. It's fine.
I was gonna say, I think it would be
yeah.
a straight roll.
Yeah,
10
it's fine.
regardless then.
It's strange, as if he just disappeared, like he just vanished out of existence. There was not even a rustle from his wings or the sound of him moving. Of such a large creature, you wonder, what is this? Is this some sort of trickery?
Is it trickery? Is it trickery? In that case, then I'll draw a javelin, and I'll hold action. If I see him, I launch a javelin at him, but non-lethal.
All right, doggy.
Let's see. I think it's smart to spread out a little bit so that if he ever shows up, that we could jump on him. But if he's already 40 feet, I doubt I can do anything. So I'm literally gonna hide behind this rock and stay there in case of arrow goes down. That's it.
Appreciate it, friend.
You're our highest threat against the dragon, so.
Okay.
Am I?
Well, you're a constant DPS, but it's what we need, so yeah.
Alright. Thank you.
Mr. Flamacaster.
If I wanted to make a ranged attack, it would be with disadvantage, and I'm just telling you where I'm throwing it, and you're going to tell me if I hit or not. Isn't it?
Yes. You are playing Battleship now.
Yeah.
Yes, that's exactly what we're doing. But if I can hit him with something, we would no longer have disadvantage, which would be nice.
If it's a saving throw, there won't be any disadvantage. If you just throw it in an area, if it's a saving throw.
Yeah, if you hit
Yeah.
him with something,
If it's-
you will, even if you know what he is, you will still have disadvantage though.
Yep.
Yeah, because he's the rule.
Yeah.
He's like a
That's how
kind
it
of
is.
translucent.
You can't
If-
see him,
if-
you
if
know
it-
where he is.
Yeah.
If it's a melee spell attack, but if you throw a fireball,
Yeah. If you
That
throw a
can
fireball,
hit you or
yeah.
not,
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
You hit me with fireball, I can stay raging, but it's up to you.
Well, that's true because you've hit nothing. Okay, then that was what I was going to do, and since I think he might be getting away, I'll just fire on where I thought he was, which would be Heerish. Was this the last place I saw him?
Here.
Right here.
That's where I last saw him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but I
I
ran,
will-
I ran through him, and so he wasn't there. He might have taken it there.
Does fireball have to make impact with something in order to explode, or
No.
does it explode where I would
No,
like
No,
it?
just explode.
explodes. Yeah, whatever
Right,
you
then-
want.
explodes in the area.
Okay, then what I'm going to say is it's a 20-foot. Now, what does it say it is? It's a 20-foot radius, which means it's 40 feet across.
Yeah, it just has
So-
to be in the middle of two crosses. So if you think
Yeah.
of the squares, so just in the middle.
Then I'm going to use 3 crosses because I'm going to put it exactly on that square, but I'm going to put it 20 feet up, so that in case he's gone 40 feet, I'll still get him.
So which
so-
square again? Like
Square?
which intersection of squares? Actually, has to be an intersection between a square. Okay, that one. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Are you okay with
So
that, Ross?
there, but 20 feet vertically up as well. You just mid-air blast it and cover as much air as possible.
Okay. Yeah, that will. Yeah. Mm-mm.
Hold up. Okay, great. I'll just use that. Boop. Alright, layer token. Alright.
Nice.
Cool.
I like
It's a bit small.
Yeah, I know.
40 feet across.
It
Someone
just
said that's average.
Just
Maybe
get
if you're
it
indoors.
20 feet. Keep it yellow. Boom. And how much high?
Yeah, that's kind of
20 feet up.
that's a bit odd though, because it's not really 20 feet though.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Because it has to be in the intersection. So if you make an icon, then it's 5 feet more on the icon that is meant to be.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm adjusting
Yeah,
it so I can.
just
I can see it.
if you make it like a large icon, then it works.
Oh, is it?
If you make it large, yeah, then
Wait,
it's
is
fine.
the blast
yeah,
radius 20
because
feet?
then it's kind of like
The blast
no, I
radius
think-
Blast
increase.
radius is 20 feet, so if
The
you're within
radius,
20
yeah.
feet of it, so it explodes 20 feet in
Yeah.
the air. If
So
were
you
at
see- you
0
see-
or
you see
40,
that
it
point?
gets you.
That's where you're calculating it from. Whoever's
Yeah.
doing this purple ruin. Yeah. So if I snap it from here, this place.
Yeah. How high in the air you wanna put it though? That's another question.
20 feet.
20.
20 feet out in the air. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just calculating.
Yeah. Just figuring it out.
Okay. I'm sending something. Hold up.
Yeah. Mm.
Okay. Yeah, just roll damage. Just to see if it was to hit. Okay.
Alright.
That's another
God.
solution. That's another solution. Just make it 20 feet large, right? But it's too large now.
That's
No,
not.
it's not
That's
large
not.
enough.
That's not large enough.
It's not large enough. Yeah?
No,
Okay.
it's
That's
just
20
gonna.
feet in diameter, not in radius. It's
Oh,
twice.
okay. Wow, all right. Yeah, forget that.
Can I roll my deck save now?
yeah. Make a deck save as well.
And
And you can see it for sure.
I bloody hope so.
It's just getting bigger and bigger.
As-
Does
Watch
Ziggy
this-
say by that too?
Watch that bright light. Oh my god.
Aki doesn't see where he's gone, so his whole hand and arms start to glow. And a
Yeah.
little globule of white light goes out at the end of his finger. And
20. So I'm assuming I save.
Yeah, you do.
oh,
Yeah.
So
Wow.
you
Okay,
take
yes, you do.
16, and then you take half of that, which is 8. So you take 8 damage, Andy.
Joey, I know. Don't worry. I can do division. Not very well, but I'll get it done.
Ross doing some fucking 2004 Doc Ock shit here. The power of the sun is in the palm of his hand.
As the explosion happens, the whole cavern shakes once again. I need everyone here to give me a dexterity saving throw first.
Oh no.
I take it I don't get my 20 doesn't carry over then.
9 plus 10.
Even
21.
Ignis?
No,
If
no,
he's still in the
Ignis,
cavern.
Ignis,
Oh, okay.
Ignis does not need to make it.
Trini man.
21.
Yeah.
That's a 17.
So everyone got it, right? Ziggy,
I don't
Aki,
think
Errol,
the models
Bruce.
just, they just
missing?
cover
Who's
half
missing?
the board.
Am I supposed to roll
Yager?
something?
Yeah, dex save.
Dex save.
For what? If I may ask.
Fireball in cavern coming down.
Why is it every time I leave for 4 minutes, the most chaotic thing
Yeah.
happens in this group?
Well, you
How is
all
this-
Yeah.
you all saved, so it would be 8 damage, but you take 4.
Okay,
So you all take 4 points of damage. As
What was the DC? If I rolled 7, I failed, surely.
oh, you failed, then you take 8 points of damage.
Oh no.
Okay, 4. I took the 4. I have it marked on D&D Beyond.
As you hear the explosion happens, you hear the rocks until you hear a thud onto the ground as the burning fire engulfs the dragon who is just above Ziggy. Ziggy,
I was
I need
above
you
Ziggy.
to if you would also make me another dex save as the dragon is about to
Yep.
fall on you.
Fair. I mean, that literally changes my plans. 12.
It would be. I imagine it would.
Yep.
Uh,
Literally, my plan was going to use the lantern, but now I know it's on top of me.
Yep, as he lands on top of you,
Yeah, I'm trying to change.
you
There we
take 40 feet.
So 40 feet is 4d6.
Yeah, but then that's if you were falling. Now I'm just trying to think a dragon falling on you. I'll double it. Why not?
Okay.
46 doubled. Okay,
Is a
you only
huge
take
creature.
26 points of damage,
Okay.
and you are restrained underneath a large dragon. All of you.
It's fine.
Does
All-
my reaction go off? Can I see him as he appeared to huck my javelin at him?
You see
Good,
him,
'cause I was.
but he's unconscious.
I was.
Oh, no. Well, if you
Is
want
he?
to do it.
Is he?
No.
Oh,
Is he?
Oh no. Okay, no, I'm not gonna. If he's unconscious, then wait, then Lucky's now screwing with me. Is he unconscious? Or is he not?
Is he?
If Bruce does not know, he will throw the javelin.
It's still Aki's turn. So can I tell that is not only Ignis unconscious, but definitely Ignis?
That is definitely Ignis. You see him come out of this kind of translucent invisibility, kind of his scales shift back while mid-air, and when he falls onto Ziggy's crushing him, he's just on top of him, but he's just slumped like a dragon that has just currently been slain.
And then Errol will just, if
I
we're out of
mean,
initiative,
in theory, he will be making that save, right? Until someone brings him back. Right?
I'm gonna pull Ziggy out. That's my first thing. If we're doing that, then
Hold on, it's if we're still
But
in
it's
initiative,
it's still
still-
initiative. Yeah, we're still in initiative because you don't know what's gonna happen. He
Oh,
may
Ross, you
get up.
better say he's unconscious, or I'm hucking a javelin at him.
No, I was good. We got him. I got him.
Oh.
I can't believe it.
that, huh?
Still moving.
That-
Do
Alright.
I throw it?
No,
Wait.
hold on. Ziggy's in there somewhere.
Ziggy, I'm coming. I'll get you out.
Yeah, you better.
Aki will run over. Aki will
So
run
you,
over,
yeah. Mhm.
having seen Ziggy get sandwiched, and see if I can drag him out.
Dragging
By
him
hand.
out?
No,
Oh.
you
Oh god.
Okay, I'm sorry, but can we take his last Can we take his last legendary resistance just for that?
What's an anti-inspiration point?
Anti-inspiration.
Like,
All of us
make a strength. Make a athletics check, I guess. Yeah.
Oh, that's not very well.
can I like put on my hands and help him with the health action? Fucking hell.
No, I'm just gonna go up.
Yeah,
and be like,
the weight of the dragon. Ziggy. What
We're
you
still
wanna?
initiative, Joey.
Yeah. Don't worry, he's
Yeah.
gonna go there anyway. But sure, Ziggy. What do you like to do? Unless Aki, you want to do anything else? Are you done?
I would like to, if would you permit me a perception check to get a better look at Ignis and see if he is actually, is he in a form I recognise or is this new?
It's the same form that you recognize. He's just returned back.
Well, as he's kind of, I guess, half-heartedly because it's not working, trying to pull Ziggy out from underneath him. Aki's going to look back over his shoulder at Bruce and go, "Hey, didn't blow up or anything this time."
All you hear is this.
Maybe tie his mouth together.
I've got a plan. Just
Look.
get me out of this thing.
I'm trying. I'm not good at knots.
No, you.
Aki will keep tugging at him,
Alright.
and that's all I can really do.
Yeah, Ziggy.
Mo,
no.
you're sound like a robot.
Yeah.
oh, the voice changer is probably still on.
Darth Vader? Was that
So
you?
like Lilith, say
What about
something. Oh wow, Lilith!
Whoa.
Oh, you
You
come
sound
here.
like the robots from Star Wars.
What about
Yeah.
now?
Roger. Say that
Hello.
to phone.
We shall
Roger,
all
Roger.
Am I still sounding like that?
You're still
Yeah,
broken.
Roger.
Yeah,
Ziggy, your turn.
like that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna use my action to get out by using my bard tail, which is the tail of the runaway, so I can teleport 30 feet, and then anyone within 30 feet of me can then teleport. So
With you?
I teleport?
Just teleport. Any creature of my
Oh my
choosing can
God.
teleport within 30 feet of where I teleport. So I'm going to teleport 20 feet on the floor, and then who's ever within 30 feet of me of my choosing can teleport.
Alright, so
So
who
that
you choosing?
is Errol, That's everyone. Everyone
that's-
I choose can
One
teleport.
moment. Do I still sound like a robot?
Yeah.
Yes,
Let me
yes, you
just-
know.
It's awesome.
It's like exactly like the robot from Star Wars. No, it's like those ones, the little one.
How
So-
far can we
Gated
teleport?
ones.
Look,
30 feet. Anyone can teleport 30 feet if they're within 30 feet of me.
25,
Actually,
30. I'm teleporting right in front of him then.
I assume he's got reach, so I'm going to teleport here and make sure he's still just touching the
Yeah.
edges of the caravan as they go by.
Yeah, I do.
I'll be
you
right
also
back,
have to
guys.
Teleport.
Yeah, I already teleported to
Oh, right, okay,
the
cool.
other side of Ruin.
Right.
And I'll teleport right there. Hold on, I got a better spot where I can go teleport. There we go.
What about now?
Much
You're
better.
good. Now you're good.
Yeah.
I'm normal
And,
again? Great.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
God.
Right. And as that's going on, another card just kind of, well, if I knew what card it was, this gnomish card just kind of comes out from the deck and just sinks into my sternum, and a load of my wounds heal as I cast a a second level healing word on myself.
Okay.
And
Errol? Yep.
I'll just say as a free action. Everybody okay? Everybody still alright? Alive?
Shut the hell up.
I'll take that as a yes.
Yep. Oh, also I'll get up.
Alright, and I guess Bruce, can you be ready in case he, tries to bite me?
Don't worry, I got a plan. There's a spell I got that might be able to help us out here.
And I'm gonna go 5, 10 feet, and I'm gonna try to get close to Ruin that he looks unconscious. Can I ascertain somehow that he's still possibly alive at the very least?
You-
Or actually unconscious?
No, I mean it's quite visible. He's kind of wounded. You can still see the chest. It kind of breathing in and out, but the burn mark seems to have, and all the shots that you've done have completely wounded. There's blood spilling on the side. He seems pretty battered, and he seems like he's in the state of unconsciousness and potentially losing his life.
I have spare the dying, so
I was
think we'll keep him stable and unconscious.
I was gonna try to stabilize him with a medicine check, but okay, in that case then I guess
I mean, do you want to do it or no? Oh, you're not gonna do it?
You may as well give it a go.
yeah, I'll give it a go. Yeah, sure, I'll give it a try. Just not gonna attack. So medicine, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
If
is
we're-
Question: if you roll a natural one on medicine, do you like finish them off?
Yeah. They die. You just
Yeah.
fatality.
Looks like the jugular.
I fixed it.
Not mourning.
Speaking
anymore.
of,
Hey.
Oh no! Oh
No.
I don't
You,
have
you,
inspiration.
you begin looking through your bag to think, yeah, I could bandage. But then you look at the size of it and the wounds that he's thinking, and you're thinking, no, you won't be able to help him. This is beyond just normal medicine or bandaging up wounds and stuff like that. Maybe magic is the only source to heal this creature.
The best I could do is stuffing a berry down his throat, but I don't know if that's a good idea.
I'll wake him up. Don't worry. I've got this.
Well, this is what happens. Ignis is on the floor. Before you make the death saves, Aki, your thing are still continuing on, and they shred into him. You immediately take one death save, and I need you to make a death saving throw. On a natural
what
one,
thing?
The spiritual guardians.
Yeah, please don't roll a
Oh.
natural one.
Right, shit. The spiritual
I
guardians.
will allow you to roll this. We will allow you to roll this in the open.
Okay.
Will you allow me to turn off spiritual guardians the second he's done that?
Sure, on your turn, yeah, you can.
No, you can end
Oh,
concentration any time.
is that what is that?
You're okay. That's one save.
Okay.
All right.
Is that 2 fails, 1 save, or
No,
one
it's
No,
fail?
one fail, one
save.
fail, one save.
Okay.
Bruce.
Jesus Christ. Right. Spare the dying. Bruise. I touch a living creature at 0 hit points. The creature becomes stable. It has no effect on undead or conscious. So unless you are undead.
We haven't become undead. We're good. We haven't become undead.
I just had a really horrible thought for a second.
No,
Wait.
we haven't become undead. We're fine.
Right. I drop rage. I then cast spare the dying. I put my hand on his side so he's now stable and presumably unconscious.
Yeah.
And,
Roll a d4 as well, by the way. Bruce.
Flare action.
Oh, that's nasty.
No, it's not what you're thinking. It's
What?
Lair
What-
action.
what?
Okay, that's fine. No, it's not layer action. It's fine.
Okay.
It's something else.
What is
Alright.
this then? Oh,
You'll find.
Okay,
You'll find out. It's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, goody, thank you. Anyway, so spare the dying, so that's my bonus action, that's my action. I don't suppose you'd allow me to begin like tying his mouth together, or you'd let me to sort of walk over to his mouth and just sort of hug his mouth shut. Right, I'm surely better than rope, but or
I
you
mean,
don't think so?
I mean, in theory, I mean, I'll let Mo decide, but in theory, you are out of it. So,
Yeah.
right?
So yeah, that's exactly where I was gonna get to anyway.
And-
So before you guys, so at this point, as Bruce comes close to Ignis and places his hand on him, you realize that it is quite dark outside now. Oddly, you don't realize how passage of time has moved so quickly within this place, and there is this. Well, what you feel like there is this kind of a light shining through the cracks above you, above the cave. And with this kind of divine light, you see the kind of wheezing of the dragon beginning to calm down as the spell that Bruce casts calms, and the wounds around him become a bit more stable, and he begins to calm down. You are all out of initiative now, so what would you like to do?
I'm going to do one thing quickly. I'm going to say, everyone, I've got a plan, but Bruce, stay ready in case you need to jump on him. And I take out the lyre and strum a few chords, and as you see, just the ground under him starts to slowly lower and down as I cast Move Earth. So I need to concentrate, but for the next 10 minutes, a 20 feet pillar is just gonna, a 20-foot ditch is just gonna come under him. So he's just lowering about 20 feet. It takes 10 minutes to do, but that's gonna just kind of just lowering down from us.
Okay.
So he's in 10 minutes' time. He's going to be 20 feet lower than us,
Yeah, okay.
meaning we'll just know if he gets back up.
Do you have? Sorry, just quick check. Do you have the charges to cast this spell as well?
Yes.
Okay, great. And just mark this up.
Wait, actually. Oh, can I only do one spell a turn? Once with. Is it only one charge, Leah?
What does it say? Just click on the layer itself. What's the layer called again?
The layer of building.
Building.
I
Yeah.
think. Oh, it only has one charge.
I'll double check, but I think that's right. In
Wait.
addition, you can play the layer as an action to cast or summoning construct, and that spell can't be cast from it again until the next one.
So.
Oh no, yeah, you can cast it, yeah.
So I can do one spell with per charge.
Yeah, but well, it doesn't have charges. You can cast.
No, it doesn't have.
Yeah, you can cast each of these spells before once.
Okay, right. Okay, so I do cast move earth. So he's just gonna start slowly, just moving down 20 feet.
Okay.
Just a mini little shallow pit.
Okay, shall we just go shot about for thing? We'll just do shot about with things we want to do. So Joey, we'll go yourself, and then we'll go Yagu, then we'll go back to Aki, then to Bruce, and then if Ziggy's at moving, we'll do it that way. So Joey, go. What do you want to do?
I was just gonna say to Bruce as I'm imagining trying to hold on to this thing like you need any help holding that down? You sure you're not gonna suffocate him?
I'm just holding on to his jaws. That's all. I'm just gonna do. If we tie him up as well, tie his legs together too. We'll pitch him with legs and jaws and his tail. For God's sake, his tail. Whack him a few times.
He went after the same goddamn ribs. Okay. With that in mind, Errol's gonna get his rope and start helping with tying, I guess, while Bruce is holding it down.
Okay, and
I'll throw you guys.
Mark?
I'll throw you guys chain to help. That'll be all I'll do here because I've actually got
chain for the chain for the jaws. Definitely. All right, chain for the jaws.
Yeah, I was gonna use
Mark?
my swords with the chain attached to basically tuck around his mount, and well, they're stuck around my wrist as well. So if he ever goes flying, I go flying with him.
Why don't you all make some kind of skill check all together, and that will be the DC of him in case he wants to break.
Yeah,
so maybe
we're basically all just tying him up. That's what it sounds like to me. So
it normally is intelligence or is the intelligence based plus proficiency. I think something like that.
Tying, maybe sleight of
hand. Yeah,
maybe.
Oh, a sleight of hand. Let's choose between all of us. Survival. You can choose survival, sleight of hand, intelligence, and then as a group, we'll get a DC all together
I'm gonna do
based on the success and failure.
That is a 17 for survival.
So
the
so
DC will be 10. So you have 3 there. So between 10, 13, and 17, let's do like a in-between one. So maybe...
I'll do it. Calculate it.
15
Yeah,
or
calculate.
16? 15 or 16?
I think it's a 15 or 16 will be the average.
So we're clear. The length
11.
of chain from... How much chain do you have, Ross? 10 feet. Okay.
And I got
How
50
much?
feet of
How,
rope.
how long are the chains for your? We got plenty of rope. How long are the chains from the swords for Yagu? Is it like
10 feet
is
as
it more
well.
of a flavor thing? 10 feet. So wings and jaws with the chains, ropes for legs and tail.
Gotcha.
So I don't know if that affects what he could do when he wakes up again. And Bruce will also make a point of like holding the jaws shut along with the chains because the mouth is dangerous. That dragon.
As you all begin to chain him up, you all think you did an okay job. Aki, well, I guess the arrow, you keep noticing that everything you've tied up and Aki goes and touches it, it's kind of unravels itself.
Okay. A little it's a different knot. Like, yeah. Aki and Aki.
And as you do, you all manage, and you think you've done a good job. But the DC, if I add the totals up together, divided between the 4 to give an average, is 11. So if he does wake up, he will probably, if he makes the save, he could fail. I mean, he has to make a strength check. So
If
With
it's,
an 11,
if
Christ.
it's been 10 minutes, he will also be 20 feet down.
yeah,
So he's gonna have to
yeah.
wait.
So
10 minutes.
as you guys are tying, you see him kind of going further and further down, and then before 10 minutes pass, you've tied him up. He's now buried 20 feet into the ground, and
I
time
can
passes a little bit. Yeah, go on.
I can also, after 10 minutes, I can choose a new area of terrain to affect, or I can change the effect of the terrain.
Mhm.
So, I think I'm just kind of... Sorry, I'll get back to you.
Who has the mirror of
May I
sending? We need to contact those gnomes.
It's in the bag of holding, and may I ask our DMs a question? Would you be okay with? People probably say no, but fair enough. If we were to simply give the help action to anyone who is quite good at sort of tying things up, would you accept that as the creating the DC, or are we sticking with what we have?
I mean, this has been over time, and then after you finish, you think you've already done a good job. So,
Yeah, because you wouldn't know on characters how bad it is.
Yeah.
Relatively.
If that's what you think, fair enough.
Errol, just
Okay.
say, Bruce, can you get a hold of those clerics and ask them if they're going to be here soon? We have him unconscious, and we really need them here, or else otherwise, if he wakes up, this is going to be all of our labor down the drain.
Sorry, moments ago. Next thing, I just remembered. So 10 minutes, I can fill in a trench, and because I've just created a trench, I will fill it in and just say to everyone, "Can you lift his head up so they can put his fucking necklace back on?" And basically, I want to create when your friend is asleep at the beach, you fill him with sand.
Okay.
So basically,
Like,
it's
only their
going to
head
be
is-
all we'll see is his head.
All right, we need two people. One either separate roles, or one can give the other person advantage. Make an athletics check to see if you can lift his head up while the trench is being filled with
Maybe
more
Agu can help
dirt.
Bruce with that, because they're the
Well,
two.
my athletics is higher at the moment, so
Let Yagu do it because Bruce is still like holding his jaws. So
Can Errol
I'll do the
help?
help and he does the lift. So
Okay.
Yeah, if I can try and work the spell, I'd try and get it so it fills closer to the head quicker than the other parts of the area.
Okay.
So basically, it's just gonna be he's turned he's our friend at the beach, and he's asleep. You know what I mean?
That's more than enough. As you lift the huge head up, trying to make sure that you don't kind of hurt him in his state or wake him up potentially. You pick his head up, land it just outside of the thing, and as it fills the trench up, now you can only see the shape of this dragon head out of the dirt, as if like you had decapitated it, and it's just there, half black and half moon dragon.
His neck is also still proceeding, so we can just put that on him. But he's currently just kind of encased.
Anyway, Bruce, mirror, clerics.
Bruce
Can
will
Aki
pass the mirror to Aki.
Can Aki look around and make a perception check, or maybe divine sense why it's so dark outside? Why time seems to have passed this way?
As you look up this time, you see that the lights come back. You almost felt like when Bruce was casting it, there was this kind of magical energy that kind of a divine presence that kind of went over the cave for a moment and then kind of fades away, like a cloud that kind of covered it for a moment.
Okay.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Okay.
Bruce is not aware of that. He just knows he cast the spell.
Yeah.
Well, these clerics went away. They went through a portal, right? This thing working.
Yeah,
different
they
places.
does. It still
He
works.
disappeared.
Right. There's a limit on this thing.
It's once per day.
Tiny clerics. What the fuck? He's a dragon. Back immediately. We need a necklace. By the way.
Who do you send it to? Willowban or Celebi? Which one?
One that wasn't a bloody fiend.
Celebi it is.
Celebi, yeah. So repeat the message again, please.
Tiny clerics. What the fuck? He's a dragon. Come back immediately. We need that necklace. Saki, by the way.
About 22 words.
Hurry up.
Time will pass a little bit. Mo, I'll send you a message quickly because I don't want to interfere. I know what's happening, but I want to make sure if it's okay. Okay, 1 second. Oh, actually, Mo, you can do a Celavi for now. Why don't you do that and decide yourself? I'm thinking something, but
Yeah, you get a response back from Celavi. Ah, well, is he okay? I hope he is. We will be back soon. Just stay with him. Ensure that he remains unconscious. See you in a bit.
Well, Lucky, they say anything?
Basically, they will be back when they're ready. Keep him like this.
All right. Well, it looks like we're camping out.
Well, that's really good and all. Well, I'm stuck with a spell. We're not getting the dome out. Oh wait, actually, the dome's not concentrate. Oh, the dome. Can I ritual? Can I still cast it? It's not. It's ritual. It's not concentration.
You need to concentrate on the hole.
I have to concentrate on move earth.
Yeah.
ritual casting counts as concentration,
Can I cast
unfortunately.
the
But
spell
up to
regularly
Modo.
then?
I think when you cast ritual, you are concentrating on a ritual. I'm not
Yeah,
actually
that's
too
right.
aware of that. Actually, I'm not too sure, but
Okay.
it makes sense.
If I just cast
I'm not
it
sure.
regularly, then can I still concentrate? Because it is a
Yeah,
minute to cast.
it's a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's just say for flavor, because this doesn't really matter that much. For this instance, you can do it, but maybe it's a different situation. It might not work if
He's
it's
already
okay.
trapped. I don't need move earth
Yeah.
anymore. He's already trapped.
Okay.
So he is still encased, and I'll just spend a minute to make the dome.
Okay.
All right.
We can all wait in here.
Yeah, we could all just camp out. Sounds good. Although, should one of us stay out here to keep an eye on him, or no? Wait, we can still see him from the dome.
Yeah, we can see him, and he can't attack through it.
I'll stay out here with him for now. I'd quite like to have a. Let me not move too far away. Just have a look around his cabinets.
Just stay as close as possible, because in this dome he can't attack.
I won't go far. But I was actually used to come here with my mum. So you see those grooves over there? And he points to some of the stalagmites that are still there. She used to train here.
Well, that's cool.
All right,
Yeah,
well,
been a
yeah,
while.
you coming to the dome?
I will stay out here with Ruin.
All right. Ziggy, I'm assuming you're going in the dome. Aki, you're going in the dome?
If I go in the dome, I have to be in the dome. I can't leave the dome.
Okay.
Okay,
But
yeah.
for 8 hours, that's there.
Aki will go in the dome and break out. Is his immortal cupcake back?
Still tastes like rotten eggs, though. So.
Well, yeah, I said okay. He'll keep trying.
Yeah, it's the next day. It's the next day, right? Yeah, sure. Yeah, it's back.
Okay. Break off smaller chunk than last time and see what it's like. Still bad.
Yeah, I was gonna
You know
go inside
what?
the
You're
dome.
getting quite familiar with the taste of rotting flesh. Yeah, yeah.
Oh my god.
Please don't tell me you're getting used to that.
When we get a second before we do our break, there's something we'll try in between sort of stuff. Just give me an opening. And I'm gonna try something.
Okay, well, as you all sit outside, as Bruce and Yagu sit outside, the rest of you are within. Is that right, Harold? You said you were going in the. Yeah, okay. As you all rest inside, you wait and wait, and an hour goes past. Yeah, do you want to do
During
something?
that hour, I'm going to use Divine Intervention to get rid of this damn curse. See if it works.
Wow, really? Okay.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Look, it's a 1 in 5 chance of working. At least with this, I can keep trying it. With other things, it could be like, oh my god, disaster, then we're fecked. So,
But 100%.
So D100s?
So you need a 0 to 20. Oh, well, yeah, 0 to 20, and that's a success.
Yeah.
Sure thing. So I am praying that lift this curse and restore us, basically.
Okay.
20.
Wow! That is
Wow.
Easy
insane.
clutch.
So
Fucking Saloon is with you, bro.
just as Axe is trying that second bite of that cupcake, because oh, it can't be that bad, surely.
All right. As you sit there, what is this divine? What are you asking, and how are you asking? In this
As
silence,
he-
like all you hear is the breathing of this dragon, and maybe Yagu around. The rest of him, you can't really hear him in the.
Well, anyone who's looking can see what he's doing. He's in his meditation. He's meditating. He looks like he's meditating again. He's on his knees, and his eyes open for just a brief second as his eyes glow silver again. As he starts to speak, he's muttering to the silver glow is coming from his mouth again, and he's praying to have this curse lifted and for us to be restored.
You all sit there, and it almost goes that dark again, that darkness from the outside. But then there is this light that is coming from within the cave. It's sourceless at one point, but you all begin to look towards the little pond. And as that happens, you begin to see this divine white light, as bright and powerful as you've ever seen before. And as you inhale and take this, you don't even want to look away. You want to bathe in it. And that is what you all do. You just unknowingly step into the water, reaching for it, wanting it. And as you all kind of look at each other and you step in, you feel the stench, the ichor that was placed upon this hag being cleansed away. And this light is coming from beneath, but you know that this water is not even that deep. It only comes up to your waist. So where is this light? And you try reaching for it, but it is sourceless. And unknowingly, Bruce, you also pick up scoop some water into your hand. And you look towards your friend who is buried. The question is, do you go and place this upon him?
Bruce will sigh to himself and he'll mutter, "Ah, God damn it. Fine, Bruce would do it her way." He walks towards Ruin and he baptizes Ruin.
And as the
This
water
is essentially a baptism.
and as the water drips upon his scale, you just see it just trickle down into his eyes, into his mouth, and then just get absorbed into the scales. There is no difference, but you do realize that whatever smell that Ruin was is no more, and you feel like the blessing of the Moon Mother, as Saloon, has taken away this curse.
I'll just add a flavor thing. When you guys wash yourselves, you see that almost like an inky kind of face of Valorma in a skeletal form on the water for each of you. Like imagine, like for a second, it's just like all this darkness reflects like that, and then it fizzles away, eaten by the power of Saloon and this radiant light as well. And you intrinsically know that what you just had removed from yourself would have been something that would have taken a lot of requirements. This curse was cast upon you with pure hatred. And the fact that Saloon just healed you makes you all realize, even though you might not be on the gods, you have been helped so so seriously by Selûne that she's unalive to.
That was an insane roll. And with
I
that
know, right?
insane roll, as you get out, put all your clothes back on. I mean, you guys have seen each other naked before. It's fine. Yagu's always naked anyway. So, and you put your
I take a
clothes.
bucket of it for Ziggy so he stays in the hut. Hey, Ziggy, hold still. And pours it over his head.
And with that,
bro.
with that,
You're cured. You're welcome.
more time passes, and as you continue to wait, there is still no sign of the gnomes until 3 hours go by, and you're thinking, wait, how long is Ignis going to sleep? And you continue to wait until you hear the swirling and sound of something from behind you where they had left before, stepping into the cave themselves. Willoughby and Willaban and Celebi return with a choker, which looks pretty much similar to how it was before, and a gentle smile, as they always did. And before they say anything, we will go on a quick break and then come back to see what happens next. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. See you in a bit.
Yep. Oh, thank you for here.
Hello and welcome back. All right, let's see where we left off. You guys were resting, and all of a sudden, after a few hours passed, you hear the teleportation from behind as the two gnomes, Willaban and Celebi, enter into the cave and see the head of of Ruin and Ignis, and they're like, "Ah, what happened?
What did you do? What did
No!
you
No,
do?
relax. He's
Kill it.
okay. He's okay. Relax,
Damn.
relax. He's just sleeping. He's just unconscious. He's okay.
What
He's
is
just
his body?
It's in dirt.
It's underground.
Oh.
Yeah. It's like we built like a sandcastle, left his head.
Oh wow. Well.
They just you see him running, both of them running towards thing, checking, and then realizing what you're saying is the truth, and they were like, very, very ingenious. Whose idea was that?
I was just pointing to Ziggy.
That'd be a bit too.
Oh wow.
Clever.
Yeah. Pretty
Yeah.
good. That was good.
Was he too
Throughout
much
this whole-
trouble?
Throughout this whole thing, Bruce is just glaring at the two of them, just so that he's not saying anything, he's just glaring at the two clerics.
Honestly,
Too
yes,
much
it was a
trouble.
bit of trouble, but I'm guessing that collar works now.
Yes. It will work once we put it on him. Before we do, was he okay? Was he any trouble?
I literally just
Yes.
answered yes, he was trouble. So
And to blow him out of the sky, he's not himself when he's like that.
You should have seen him before we shackled him. I tell you, he was a terror upon the lands around. He had a horde when we remember, Willaban, the horde size. It was the biggest we've ever seen from a dragon.
He was impressive. I mean, imagine how much destruction.
Where
I'm
did
pretty
you
sure there was a diamond the size of his head.
so wait,
I'm pretty sure horde size doesn't matter.
it's about how you get the horde. Anyway, can you
Oh
just
no, it does matter. It's to do with their power. The bigger the horde, the bigger the dragon
You're
power.
muted, Cisco.
Oh, am I still muted?
No.
Okay. Yeah. So the bigger the horde, the bigger the dragon power.
Is that actually a thing?
Well, it reflects how many people they've killed
of
to get that horde.
That's
Anyway,
good.
but can you please get that collar on him? Then we can actually have Ruin back instead of Ignis.
All right. We will.
Bruce, can you get ready to grab him just so he doesn't fall in the ditch?
Bruce grabs hold of his jaws and holds his arms around it, and he just gestures.
What are you
he
doing?
In case he turns back into a fair, he doesn't, go down to the ditch.
Oh, he will only shrink once he wakes up. You have no problem.
Yeah. He's
Bruce is-
neutralized now.
Bruce does not let go. He's just looking at the clerics, just kind of a thunderous look on his face.
Very well. Well, I seem that you are very capable. Should we call you his friends?
Just allies or friends, either one doesn't matter.
Work colleagues.
I
What
mean, that is fairly
colleagues?
accurate.
Or colleagues. Okay. You see? I told you, Will.
Yeah.
They don't care.
Yeah, it does seem like they
You
don't
cared
care.
enough to subdue him instead of killing him. You realize that, right? We had him like this for 3 hours while you were gone.
Yes, and it shows that you do care more than you let on.
Great. Now that we got that out of the way, whenever you're ready.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, you grab that side.
All right. I'll just start climbing, kind of like.
Passes near Bruce's butt, and then they'll just be like, and you see them connect the thing. You see this, the gem begin to glow, and then subside, and then they'll be like, all right, it's done. Now we just need to wait until he wakes up. Oh, you
And
could
I'll
just wake him
pull
up
out a
now.
berry. I'll just pull out a berry and I'll just stuff it into the mouth. And just little teeth, just like that, with the juices getting in his mouth.
Do you know how old he was as a dragon before you encountered him?
Perhaps, we've been told he's been ravaging the lands for over 250, 300 years.
Yeah.
It's a long time for.
Are you able to see into his mind as that form, the same way he sees into us?
What do you mean?
Yeah.
I mean,
What do you mean?
I wonder if he knows some of the names that I know. Maybe.
Does he does he get into your mind often without your consent, actually?
Yes, it's very
all the
annoying.
time.
It has
It's a
happened
very
a lot.
it's a
Thankfully, I'm
very
immune.
useful skill in a tricky situation.
It's a
with
very
other
useful
people.
skill to
He
someone
hasn't
who's
really
been
used
using
it usefully, to
usefully.
be fair, though. He hasn't really told us much whenever he does do it.
I mean, it's
Is it?
against the
But
law.
are you able to do that with him?
Why? What do you
If
want
I
to
was-
know?
I want to know if he knows who Halatathlor or Androthedor are.
Okay, well, when he wakes up, you could potentially ask him. We do not have the capability of going into his mind, unfortunately. Not that.
I mean,
Since he does not remember.
I fed him
when
the berry.
he's-
Most people usually wake up whenever they're fed these.
When he's changed back, when he's in his changed form, he says he does not really remember clearly.
Oh, that's because we've done it like that. You do not wish to have him his normal self. If you do, well, let's just say the the remaining villagers that are around are very grateful he's not there anymore. The amount of bodies and bloodshed and killing that he did prior to us shackling him down, well, you would not go near him yourself or that place. I guess we did him a favor, right, Willowban?
Oh yes. You know what? Let's do something. This is gonna be fun. Sullivan just kind of like swirl his hand, and you see like little motes of light that kind of fly off, and each of the motes go on your forehead, boop, and goes inside you. One time, if he tries to go into your mind unwillingly, you can use that mode to succeed automatically. It's like a one legendary resistance. Once it's used, it goes
Only
away.
for that. Only for that.
Only for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh.
So each
Thank
of you
you.
have one, and he will say, "Well, if he tries to go on your mind, this will help, and you report it back to us straight away. That's really inappropriate behavior. That's really bad. Don't you think,
mean,
Will?"
Do you have a way to contact you if you want to?
Mirror.
Yeah, but
yeah.
it's only one time use. How useful is that? I assume you guys have an
Do you
item
have
for
a
it.
sending stone to give us? We could use that.
You guys don't have one?
No, we just communicate with him.
Yeah, but how do you want us to communicate with you if
I mean, why
he
why
does
would you?
something bad?
Oh, to tell us if he uses the modify memory thing.
We don't have anything else on us, but you've used the mirror. Perhaps you could use that.
Well, when we get sending stones, we can use the mirror. Then we'll give you a stone, but that'll be at a later date. I
Oh,
think.
we would
But
appreciate that. Yes.
In that case, thank you
What
for
is
the.
What is modify memory?
I'll tell you later.
Oh,
Anyway, thank you for the mind block and for doing that. The question is, how do we get out of here now? Since that's blocked. I mean, we could try.
Oh well, if it was for the fact that I had to. Oh wait, no, I can
Actually,
do one
wait,
thing.
Aki, do you still have a teleport ready for us? From your sword?
Don't waste that. Don't waste that.
I can.
Don't waste that.
Okay.
This still can work. I'll take out the layer again and cast pass wall to create a door.
Oh.
Pass
Willowban-
wall appears at a point of that choice. Can be seen on a wood poster or some surface such as a wall, ceiling, or floor within range, and lasts for the duration, which is an hour. And I can choose an opening of 5 feet wide, 8 feet tall, 20 feet deep. So I just make a wall or a hole in the wall.
Willowban, Celebi, do you mind if I ask you two one quick question?
Sure. Oh, by the way,
You're-
oh, I don't smell that nice
Yeah.
smell anymore.
We
I
have
didn't
our
smell it
me-
anyway.
We have our methods for that, but you
It's
two
quite
are
nice.
clearly powerful enough to chain him, and you two don't seem to hold any animosity towards him despite the killing and the murder. Not murder, but all the killing and burning he's done to other people. Can I ask, why you guys are trying to insist on forcing this instead of just killing him. I'm confused on the relationship you two have with him, is my reasoning.
I mean, we've mentioned it before. He's in a road to redemption. It is
You don't kill people when you don't agree with their choices. That's not what you do. That's what barbarians do, but not barbarians as a trained barbarians. I mean, uncivilized people.
Bruce sneezes.
Yeah, he kind of looks at you as he says that for a second.
Do you rather you just slay him now? You do not want to give him a chance? I mean, we are happy to get rid of the necklace, and you guys can return him back to the cave where he continues to go around and collect his hoard once again, and then you guys could go and kill him.
If you want to do that, we can do that for you right away. You can make an insight check actually on Celavi.
I would like to.
If you want.
Yeah, because Errol's just puzzled.
You can make it on Willowban too, but I'm not sure what Willowban is thinking. But
I mean,
I'll tell
just
you what Willowban's thinking.
16.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, who? Okay, so Ziggy doesn't get it. Yagu and Errol, yeah, both of you. Willowban would seem quite excited in the fact that to let him go and continue to do that in a sense, but there is a different insight.
You see on Celavi that Yagu and Errol that he's actually not telling the truth. He wouldn't do that. He's just testing to see what you will say.
Look, the main thing is for now he's collared, and we can think about that later, but that was just more of a curiosity of your two's relationship with him. Again, if we wanted him dead, we could have killed him by now, so...
We need to keep him in check.
Why did you put all the efforts to collar him first if you don't care if he's loose or not?
Oh, we do care, don't we? Of course.
So you don't mind to set him in loose again and...
Oh, well, it's a metaphor. Set him loose. He was stronger when we met him. We damper his powers as well. If we set him free, fully free, he's gonna be much bigger of a menace than he was before.
You should appreciate that, Turtle, that we have subdued such a terrifying dragon from the world. Do you not agree?
Well, depends on what you're going to do with it.
Yeah, I'll go make an insight check, actually. This when he says that to you.
This
gonna be
you are a paladin, you are, right?
Bardic inspiration?
Yeah, Bardic inspiration.
Yeah, I'm just gonna throw it.
Let Yagu do his thing. Let Yagu do his thing.
Okay, hold on.
Guidance.
You casting guidance?
Yep.
Guidance as well, okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Let me roll another one for you, just to...
I'll just say, good shit,
there we
Yagu.
go.
Wow.
No.
Well, it's okay.
Thanks, Bart. Thanks.
Yeah.
Oh, this is my fault.
Yeah.
Your shit rolls.
You give them to me.
Your shit rolls are my fault, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, and with that 19, you see him when he looks at you. You see him look at your... This is Willowban. Look at your kind of blades for a moment, and then look back at you while you continue to have this conversation, almost as if he recognizes them.
Yeah, and based on that insight as well, you see that Celoban seems to be very looking at you in a very judgmental way. Like he's like, I can't believe he just said that. When he said you're a paladin, right? And you see on his face he's outraged by the fact that you made that statement.
Mo, did you see the? Okay.
Oh, Jugger will pull out the two swords and he will use bonus action to set them on fire. You recognize those, don't you?
Oh! Yes, I've seen him before once.
Are you challenging to a duel? He says, the duel is still inside.
Depends on your answers. Where have you seen this before?
Well, that would be, I mean... I'm not too sure if you would like to know the real answers to that. But we could come to an accord, perhaps, in a way.
Mm-hmm.
Help
Yes, if
you
you
get
wanna.
rid of that if you are seeking to get rid of that.
Of course, yes, we could help you. Is those things are evil.
But in return, he points towards Ignis. He is still in a road to redemption, and you are his. What is the word?
Emotional support.
Yes,
The
you just
word is caretakers.
Yes, that's a great idea. Caretakers, and we are so happy that you are the ones. So
Yeah.
keep him in check, and at the same time, knowing what he is and what he could potentially become, guide him to his true form.
Which is?
That is
Better
his
person,
choice.
I imagine.
Perhaps with your help, he will notice that he doesn't have to be a predator anymore. He will learn about friendship. That's what we are hoping. I mean,
Well,
Ranger, I sense a lot of hatred on you. It worries me. What's happened to you?
As someone who's been around a lot of predators, you don't just take the predator out of the predator.
Nothing
You're
evil
trying
about
to
a predator. There's nothing evil about a predator. They just live in life. However, I do appreciate all the work you're doing to protect people's lives and see this fella on a better path. But let's be under no illusion here. And by the way, above game, he was going to say this regards to all the rules. You don't really care about doing good, do you? You're trying to prove a point to yourselves or somebody else. You could have taken him under your wing and done a better job than us, idiots. You know how dangerous he is to us. He's nothing to you. If you really cared, you'd do it yourself. But you don't.
That's
I
a
will
bit of
do
an
it.
assumption.
Am I wrong?
Yes.
So when he says yes, and you notice, Bruce, when you mention taking thank you for saving lives, you just see Willaban kind of roll his eyes. Not Celebi, but Willaban kind of rolls his eyes a little bit as you finish this conversation, and then he goes, "Well, I guess," he says.
Bruce will smirk at that. Yeah, figures. But yeah, we'll take him off your hands. Just remember, though, it's probably a long time since you ever felt weak, or afraid, helpless, powerless. And let me tell you, there's nothing that makes us poor, dejected, mortal humanoids like us feel more in peril than facing down a dragon in an enclosed space. Thank you again for your help in protecting people from this fella. And he gestures to Ruin. But don't kid on what you're actually doing this for.
I mean, everyone feels fear once upon a time, sometimes. But the brave thing to do is not to stop feeling fear, is to overcoming your fears. So perhaps we're helping you too. You see, next dragon you face, you have already experienced. It's always a good to a bad, you know.
Don't tell us how we should feel about things when you're sitting on your ivory tower and aren't afraid of anything.
You just told me how we should act. Do you know anything about us? How do you think you have the right to tell us?
You're just
You're
assuming.
on my land. And I am assuming, that's right. And I'll assume as much as I want on my land. So, thank you again for your help. But, again, stop pretending you're doing this out of purely altruistic reasons. You're trying to make a point.
Point to who?
I don't know. He's just.
I don't know.
The power has gone. The money has gone to his head. He will say to Celoid. So much power.
Yeah, that's right. I've got more power than you. I'll shut the fuck up.
You got beautiful lands. Look at this beauty. I mean, I would feel like a lord myself, like a true inheritor. This is amazing.
Well, our last words to you all. Anyone can take a life and kill. But it takes more not to kill and to teach someone that as a lesson. And perhaps you are the ones to teach him that. as he continues on this journey. And you all know about journeys, don't you? And he kind of turns towards Aki.
Yeah, I'll be sure to
Aki,
notify
is
the
he-
ghosts of his victims about that.
When he turned toward Aki, Aki is halfway through his next bite of this now delicious cupcake.
He looks towards and he looks towards you, Errol, then kind of looks. And so you are the one to judge him, for you are the one that has been traveling through many planes, seeking out revenge, right?
One of your kind has tried to kill me, that's how I got this.
One of my kind.
If you are what I think you are, then yes.
You've got it
I
all
guess.
wrong.
Yeah, you know what they say. You can take the Thean out of Thay, but not Thay out of the Thean. And he smiles cheekily and winks.
Anyway,
You see,
I think we're done here.
as you continue speaking, you see the dragon growl a little bit before you see him shrink, and you see him begin to shrink around the choker. And as you are holding on to him, Bruce, you begin to feel your body kind of shifting, shrinking until there is this hole in the ground, and you see he's disappeared into the ground itself, and you're just like, there's just this hole, like a tiny hole there, before he.
Can I see him?
as you look down with your one eye, Ruin, you see this eye looking down through this hole as you burrow your way out. Climb.
Oh, he's back.
God.
Come out the hole. Come out the hole, you baby. You're
Rowan,
fine.
how are you
Oh.
feeling?
Oh, Ruin! Finally, you are awake.
My back hurts, and I'm covered in dirt.
Yes.
But I don't smell like death anymore.
We
That's...
were all told we had to bury you alive to bring you back.
I died.
Unfortunately, he
In a
didn't.
sense, deception.
Do you remember anything?
You shouldn't lie so much, young one.
I thought that was
How
quite
do I
funny.
please?
do I-
Look how well it's going for you. Lying is bad.
Do I remember anything, Mel?
You remember being grappled by Bruce and Yagu, and now coming out of a hole. That's it. Nothing in between.
I'll just shake my head at Aki. Not a
Can I
thing.
insight that?
I'd like to. Yeah, I'll leave it.
Damn it.
Yeah,
I
you
believe
believe. Yeah, he's not lying.
Well,
Well,
that's twice. And Aki will punch him in the arm.
Ah, I told you I'm all sore.
well, we have made a few modifications to it. This time you will be a bit more in control when it happens. Yes.
Anyway, I'm sure you're hungry. Here, Ruin. Have a berry.
Ooh, a berry.
I'll just give him a berry.
You have 2 hit points now.
Ooh.
I just did that in character. Wait, hit points? What are you on about?
Whatever.
If
that
I
is.
just hit him once, does he only have?
Oh, my back. What were
Thank
you
you,
saying,
Sensei.
Willben?
Well, the modification. It took us a little while. We fixed it. It still has the same properties as it did before. We will bestow you with whatever powers that we can provide you with, but this will help you with your journey and your change. If you go into D&D Beyond and look for a feat called Draconic Metamorphosis, you will find it there.
Bruce leans into Aki. He's like, "What is he talking about?"
Oh.
I know I follow the traveler, but journeys.
Errol will just lean into Yagu.
Metaphors are not clearer to me than they used to.
He'll just lean into Yagu. The hell's a feat?
I mean, the world is very different to you than to us, you know? We see beyond you. I'm beyond the veil. I'm beyond someone, and
Indeed.
more and more and more.
It says something about percentile. What are the odds, or what are the chances of this?
Uh,
Mathematics.
What could possibly go wrong is what happens.
Yeah. Okay. So it's very similar to a divine intervention. However,
Oh, no.
you have a chance to either go a black dragon fully or a moon dragon fully.
Oh,
And if you roll current level 0 to 9, you turn into a black dragon. And if you rolled a 91 to a 100, you turn into a moonstone dragon. This is again like a divine intervention. Once you turn, you cannot turn again for another 7 days,
Mhm.
like as per that. And there is an additional thing as well that continues on as well if you continue reading. But we can discuss that afterwards.
Yeah, but you have
Yeah.
double the chance as a normal, because as you keep leveling up, you'll have level up from top and from bottom, depending on what you roll.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
You guys are gonna willingly let me have a chance to go back to being a dragon.
We are giving... you
Go
go,
ahead.
Will.
Go
No,
ahead. Nice
All
people.
right,
always do this
we
every
giving
time.
you a chance to prove yourself to us and to yourself that you can control and use your powers for good. We haven't decided whether you're worthy to be a dragon yet, because if you're gonna be an evil dragon, you will not be a dragon at all. So this is your final test. Let's see what you do with this.
Yeah, I've done a lot of good things up to now. I've told you guys.
Well,
Only-
we heard things, poking on people's minds.
And you have these.
No.
I wasn't able to do that before when I was a normal black dragon. I recently learned about that ability when I went to Candlekeep.
Well, whatever the case is, you have wonderful friends here that will look after you. And there have been, while you were a bit unconscious, they've been saying such wonderful things about you.
Yeah.
Oh well, thanks guys.
Especially this one here. And he points towards Errol.
Yeah.
Ziggy just scratches his nose, not in a weird way.
You two have much in common.
Oh, really?
It's frightening.
Well,
Trust me,
I
Ross.
think this is our time done. Looks
Wait,
towards
I kind of feel I feel a lot of anger on you against us. Do you want to? Should we talk about the elephant in the room, please? Enough before we go. I don't think I will be comfortable tonight if we don't talk about it. What's going on?
Who's he talking to?
To all of you.
Oh.
We sense. I sense you are acting upon something that you're not saying about us. What is the problem with us?
I said what I need to say. That's
I think
all right.
he made his point clear, and pretty similar sentiment, which is more confusion about the why, if it is about how much of a threat he used to be, and taking what's sort of a half measure. But again, that's more of a disagreement stance than anything that we could probably work out in this conversation. Not hostile in the sense that I want to go after you, but just a disagreement.
What do
And you
you
can tell the arrow, being honest.
What do you think, son of the traveler and son of Eldath? You are so quiet, both of you.
I'm still waiting for you guys to speak the full truth. You were still speaking in riddles, and I assume it's to protect us, but if you don't tell us the truth, we will find out ourselves eventually.
Sooner or later.
What truth
looks-
what truth are you looking for?
Yeah.
Well, you mentioned you know where the swords are from. You didn't want to tell me because it contains evil or whatever. Well, I'm gonna find out myself anyway. The true reason behind why you're helping Ruin, why you're not telling us why.
Helping
These
is a
things.
very, very complicated word. Well,
I mean,
for me it is.
Then tell me, what is your...
It's
why
easy
are you
for
doing
me.
this?
Well, what about you? He looks at you again, Aki, as trying to avoid the answer right now. You see on his eyes that he will answer to you, but he wants to see what Aki thinks first.
I am newer to this then. So I think maybe his senses are sharper than mine. So far I know one of you sounds good and one of you smells bad.
That must be Celebi. He's always sticking the place up.
Mm-hmm.
The
things he eats and farts.
I don't really trust anything in anything you guys have said, but Ruin seems to believe you're doing something good for him. It confuses me.
Well, I don't necessarily like how they're doing it, but they didn't kill me when they could have.
That's a fair point.
So just abusing you as a slave is less worse than dying, is what you're saying?
Well, they haven't made me do anything for them. All they asked was that I do good things. I'm not defending them. Don't get me wrong.
Well, you should defend us. If it wasn't for us, you will be dead or still killing the world.
I was going to say, but go ahead, Bruce.
It's a fair point, Yagu. It may not be the best idea, but it stops a lot of people being killed by him, and he gets a chance to sort things out.
Yeah, but none of that matters if their intent is for evil. So
I'll tell you. I'll make you a deal. I'll give you an offer. If you saw how we truly look like, would that feel like an answer to you?
Yes.
And he looks at Willovan.
Do we have to?
I mean, they will love me. They always love me.
I would like to see what you both look like.
It would make it a lot easier to take your word for everything.
I mean, I love to show my beauty, my true beauty, and you are beautiful too.
Don't speak to me like that. You know I don't like it.
Oh.
I know.
Mm.
I think the wolves. I feel uncomfortable this way.
They're
at
just
least
good friends. They're just good friends.
At least you will give you a little bit of truth, so you cannot throw in our face that we are liars.
Stand back. Who should go first, me or you?
I think probably me. So it's like a good opening. You know what I mean?
I knew you were going to say that. Go ahead. Very well. You see, as he stands there, Celebi extends his hand, and you see this kind of mote of light, which begins to kind of envelop him, and he begins to shrink into this kind of glow, almost even brighter than the light that you just previously saw when the divine intervention happened. This is more blinding, as you see. And then you begin to see him expand and grow and grow and grow. And as he grows into this physical humanoid being, still with this kind of radiant light, I'll leave it to Cisco how he is described.
So you see a radiant being that stands 9 feet tall. His clothes are made of silk and adorning the physical beauty of his body. He is like perfect, like you will imagine like a Greek kind of god or something like that, like a perfect features. He's got brown radiant hair that flows beyond his beyond him, like a much longer behind. He also has like a pupilless eyes that are milky white completely, like almost like a white radiant glow. And he's clutching a great sword in one hand that floats just so his toes crest the floor. And he's got a beautiful, perfect white wings, like huge white wingspans. So you gather he's you can actually make a religion check, all of you.
And as you are making the as you make the religion check, as he appears, You begin to hear the most angelic sound of music behind him in this form as it goes like.
It's a fucking planetar.
Oh, then the Prince of Persia has this.
And that happens.
Player Joey knows. Errol doesn't, but that's a fucking planetar.
Wait, did you guys hear that? I think you did.
Yeah.
That was brilliant.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Who's made the checks? All right, Ruin. Okay, great. Yagu, great. And Ziggy.
Yeah.
Those three. What do they know it is?
So you guys realize as you look at this creature and try to figure out what he is. At first, you get definitely that he's a creature, some kind of celestial of some sort. Mount Celestial, their origin, very likely, being an angel as such. But you see that this particular type of angel is actually a creature that you know. They are called solars. He's one of the They are one of the highest ranks of type of angels that are said that only 24 solars exist altogether. So each solar is for a specific deity. So you gather that this solar has to have a deity, but you don't see any holy symbol or anything like that on him at all.
Christ, it's an archangel. The right hand of God.
Yeah.
I was about to say, like, which one of you's been watching Good Omens?
And
Do that soon.
and the other one, he kind of in disgust kind of looks away before he's kind of cracks his neck, and then you just see him kind of the skin and the clothes around begin to shred and break as this being begins expanding, hunching over, and you begin to see scales begin to form around his skin as this thin reptilian-like with long prehensile tail and a large devilish wings appears in front of you. His horns kind of extend out, and he has the snout of a dragon, clutching a golden morning star that appears in his hand out of fire, and sharp bones protruding from it. This being stands 10 feet tall and has red hair that is tied in locks. The immediate smell of vinegar that Aki smelled before hits you all in the air, and you begin to feel the exceedingly hot temperature erupting out of him. And as you do, you hear him say,
Much better. I was tired in being in that form. Hello, I am Willowban.
So
Hello.
you two were never really gnomes when you came to my cave.
And I am Celebi on his full grandeur. Oh, and you hear those kind of singing voice again every time he speaks, yeah.
To answer your question, Ruin. No. When you fought us, you were like this. But you won't remember that.
Wait,
Mm-hmm.
when you guys met me, this is what you looked like the first time?
Of course.
Mm. Yes.
everyone can make also I guess a religion check. Religion check to see what this creature is.
Another one?
I'm just fishing for it like an advantage. Because I know.
Can I have guidance?
Straight roll for you, Ruin.
Fuck. Can we guidance?
Oh, I like that.
I'm guidancing myself.
And
I'll
Errol will
guidance
say,
myself.
Errol will just say to Willaben, "Yeah, I think he was a lesser form. He didn't have the hair or the thing,
17.
Yep, mine
but he
was
was
17
definitely
as
a
well.
devil."
So
Okay.
that's how the angel looks like, and that's the devil.
Oh, wow.
So the fiend being, I would say, this is a higher DC.
I'll use my inspiration. I'll use my inspiration from Ziggy.
It's not
from
that important.
What?
It is for me.
What do you mean inspiration?
The one I got from making you laugh. My
Oh.
Luke
Oh,
inspiration,
right,
as I call
okay.
it.
Right, okay. I was
Go
about
ahead.
to say, I'm not giving you shit.
Go.
And I'll just say that.
Fuck! It was almost a natural 20.
I'll just say that
Okay.
it will have been. Yep, must have been a lesser version.
Aki and Yagu, both of you.
I'll send you a little message quickly, Mo. Just check it because I hadn't seen that before. Actually, I don't know if we want to be looking into that or not.
What?
But just that's kind of like a copy of something that it says there on there.
Huh?
Bit.
Oh, okay. Let me double check it.
Yeah.
Du-du-du-du-du-du-du. Du-du-du-du-du-du-du-du.
We don't have to though. It's up
Yeah,
to
no, I don't think this isn't a high enough check to give him that
Okay.
much information. But Aki and Yagu, you don't know why, but you've never seen this creature, but something about these blades, they feel kind of like you get this feeling, and almost like it's telling you something about this being in front of you. Well, almost as if it's scared of this being in front of you, as it cools down in your hands a little bit in its presence. This creature in front of you is known as a Abishai. The you would know. Oh God, yeah, Yagu. I think in the presence of the being of a presence of Tiamat herself, in a way, you would know that these are somewhat of spawns of her within the hells, in the Nine's hells.
Oh, motherfucker.
But at the same time, again, you're a bit strange. Why you get this feeling that they normally are they're not rule breakers. They worship her. They do her bidding. But this one seems a bit rogue. I give you that. Was there anything else? No, that was the checks. Yes. Okay.
Those blades that you have belong to a devil that I knew. Well, no, he's quite complaining about how he lost them at some hag's house. I see that you have now bonded to them. How does it feel? Do you feel the intensity of my heat more?
He will once again try its bonus action to make them flames, but I doubt it will work now.
Vigor. Oh, in my presence, touches it. Means nothing.
Do you know the one who gave me this? You point to the dragon wing longbow.
No, I don't know everyone in all the Nine Hells.
Just asking.
It's quite boring down there from time to time.
I don't know either, unfortunately.
Well,
These
go ahead.
these swords, can you do something about them?
Perhaps
About the curse, or
you want me to take them off your hands?
no? I was wondering if you could empower them more. Since we are on the same side, apparently.
You see Celabin on the back of your eye, Yagu, as you're having this conversation. Make an insight check if you want. He's like staring at you with this intense.
Jaku doesn't care about the angel.
Yeah, you just sense like a disapproval, but that's as far as it goes.
Yagu, be careful making a deal with these two, okay?
I can do it for you. If that is what you want.
Yagu, they're gonna take something from you. You know this.
We are individual people. Ruan, with an angelic voice, he says that.
This conversation is between me and Miss Turtle. Don't get involved, Willowban. Or even you, Ruin.
Fine,
As,
fine.
as you wish. It makes complete sense. I will not get involved.
Don't be condescending.
Kind of turns his wings and kind of like walks towards you, Ruan.
You
And
will
he,
stow away the 2 swords and he will say, maybe later. I assume I can contact you somehow.
Of course,
No, I know it.
of course. You come seek me out. Or I will find you if you change your mind.
Then we got the deal.
Indeed we do. Well, this has been a pleasure. We will be leaving now. Please take good care of Ruin. And Ruin, continue this journey that we have put you on. Eventually you will submit to your true nature.
Yeah, thanks, I guess. I'll just wait for them to leave. I'm gonna stay quiet for now.
Come on, Celebi. Let us not linger around where we are not
okay, okay. And you hear he whispers to you, Ruan, this is not what you should be doing if you want to get better. And looks at Yago. But only you can hear it. He makes sure of that. And he said, looks at you.
I'll keep an eye on him. I promise, Selby.
That's okay. You know, due to my divine awareness, I always know when you align any of you, anyone.
Do you think I'm lying?
No, I don't.
Okay.
All right, farewell, you all. Let's go. And he just kind of like opens his wings. As he does, you feel like a blinding kind of radiant light, like so strong that your whole eyes completely go white with light. And if you're okay with that, Mo, when the light goes away, they are gone.
And they are gone.
I've seen my fair share of celestials and devils in my time, but nothing like either of those two.
Is that what they were?
I don't. When I first met them, they were
Ruin,
nothing.
how
like
did you
that.
piss those kind of two off that badly?
I don't know anymore. They never looked like that when I first met them. I don't even know if I could trust my own memories at this point.
Well, the good news is you're back to your old self now, and we can move on from this. Right. Okay. So, Candlekeep, everyone?
Yes, please. I would.
I'd like to rest in the manor first. Is that okay?
We can go tomorrow. It's not a problem.
You are with that,
Right.
Bruce? If we all just sleep over at
I
your
can-
place again?
Aki will hold up the Pathmaker. I mean, wherever we go, we.
We could rest at Candlekeep as well, but if you'd like the manor more.
We can
Well,
first
like
go
you
to
say,
the manor and
definitely
then
more comfortable.
late at night we go teleport
Yeah.
away, so we have to teleport back.
Food tastes good again. Let's go to the manor, please.
That, and plus, Bruce, you could also notify Alfred and everybody that we're leaving and what to do when we're gone, I assume. But, okay, in which case, job well done, everybody.
Yeah.
And thank you guys for this. I didn't mean to hurt any of you if I did.
I guess it is a lot more on them than on you at this point. So
You want
they're
us
actually even
volatile
worse
this time?
off because if they are confronted with a monster, rather than hunting the monster, they chose to try to subdue it, let it be a risk to everyone else. They're worse than the actual monster, so you're alright compared to those two.
Okay.
If that
It was a
makes you feel
monkey
better.
time.
There's a what? Monkey of a time?
It was a monkey.
That's
Yeah.
a reference.
Gee.
Never seen two giant monkeys before. That was crazy.
Have you seen one giant monkey
If you're
before?
lucky, we'll see it again.
Well, yeah, back
Yes.
when we were fighting the
Oh yeah.
other guy, the rabbit guy. The
Well,
one
that's
who-
so long ago. How do I remember?
Honestly, it's been a lot in the gap of like a couple of days.
Which
Those
is
are
really
monkeys.
why I want to rest. So I'll be seeing you all later.
All right, I'll go with you, Ziggy.
Ruben,
you guys-
one last thing.
Hmm.
Now can you lean in and go. And drop the door.
And draw the door.
Okay, that didn't work. Never mind.
Empty.
No, you guys go on ahead. I want to test out that new feature they were talking about. When they go ahead, can I just try to see if it works?
Remember, if it goes, then you won't be able to turn back into it for 7 days.
I will hold on then. I will hold it.
I mean, you can try and then fail and then try again tomorrow. It's just like a divine intervention, basically. So there's a chance you fail and then you could just try again tomorrow, but
We might need it in the next 7 days. Who knows? I'll hold my oh shit button.
okay. Fair enough.
Let's say that for flavor, you just for a second, if you want, you could just like glimpse, like not fully transform, but just show to yourself that it actually works. Just kind of like
possibility.
concentrate. Yeah.
Okay.
You feel the energy, flowing through. Your necklace your choker is back on to you. It's not stuck onto your neck anymore. You feel whole once again. There's not this kind of lingering chaotic magic that loomed over you as well. There is only that pure energy. And you also feel physically strong as well, like you would be able to be better at being yourself a little bit, maybe help a little bit more better to your companions. But as they kind of go along and then you follow suit, you all head back as you kind of see the sun beginning to slowly kind of set, the yellowish in the sky, the shadows really elongated as you enter back into the Lockwood estate. Everyone is there, and this time they have a confused look on their face as you enter in, and they don't smell that weird smell from before, and you see Alfred there. Master Bruce, you have returned. All clean.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh crap.
That's all right.
Freeze.
Keep talking. We can hear you.
Quality. Yeah, you just froze up for a second as you started speaking. It's my end. So, yeah, we're back. Don't worry, everyone. Your pay rise still counts. Don't worry about it.
Very well, sir. Should we prepare for dinner? It will be ready in a few hours.
I think that would be wonderful. Thank you very much.
Of course,
Alfred.
Master Bruce. You see him nod to the footmen and the maids as they begin to kind of work around you. At this point, as you enter, you do see Toby and Esmeralda kind of step through, and Toby's like, "Oh, but Bruce, you're back. Oh, you don't smell funny anymore either."
Yes, you smell quite good, Esmeralda says as you notice that she has like a bit of wool, like a tiny bit of wool stuck to her. You gather she was probably doing some kind of like working, sewing, knitting. Yeah, that's it. And you see that bits of wood on her still.
Oh,
Yeah.
where are the little gnomes gone? Are they okay?
They had they had places to be. They couldn't stick around. I tell you what, how about I tell you a story of what we just had to deal with at the cavern that where my mum used to train.
What? I want to go there. I
Oh.
want to train there.
You know what? Maybe tomorrow morning before I have to leave, I can show you.
What?
Hmm.
You're leaving?
Yeah,
Oh.
sorry, can't stick around. I got business with my employers.
Hmm. It's gonna be
But
fun, Toby, which she says we have to leave as well.
Oh.
Bruce, this is a dinner for you. What would you like the guys to prepare? Would you prefer meat, fish, any menu plans? We can make something for you.
I think make the centerpiece of the dinner, and everyone's invited. Roast pork.
All right, we'll do that quickly. All right, thank you, Bruce. I'll leave you with Toby for a little bit. Toby, do you want to hang out with your brother?
Okay.
All right.
Well,
let me just
we got
speak
a
to my
few-
lady's mate.
You'll see. Well, we've got a few hours before dinner starts. Toby,
Yeah, just
come and meet at the cavern.
Okay. Do I need to bring anything?
Nah, I mean you can bring your practice sword if you want, but come on.
Okay.
And I'll just say to Bruce as he's walking out, let me know if you need some real ones.
I'll keep the training
you
swords for
see-
now.
You see Esmeralda kind of goes quickly, and you hear the last thing you hear her saying is like, "O'Brien." She's kind of calling her mate for something.
As he's walking past, he'll remind Alfred at some point tonight we'll have a chat with you and Esmeralda about any changes to be made to the estate, if that's all right.
I've already begun to make inquiries, Master Bruce. We'll let you know. We will get in contact with you once we have more notifications for these.
Sure. Thank you, and sincerely, thank you again.
All right. As you
Right in.
As you and Toby kind of head back to the cavern, the rest of you are kind of left there. To do as if it's your own home. What would you all like to do?
Yeah, open invite if anyone wants to chum Bruce along as well, but do your thing, because Bruce has already told Errol to check out the forest, it's wild woodlands for...
I was actually going to talk to Yagu, that's okay, unless Mark wants to do something.
No plans.
Okay.
Only
I
want to
don't know if
cast
you guys
one
want to do
spell,
anything.
just in case, but...
I was going to have a quick look over the library. I assume there's a library, and see if there's anything of note.
Okay.
I mean, to skim over tonight.
Sure.
As Alfred's walking back down the hallway away from seeing Bruce off, Aki walks past them with a cake, like a cake balanced on one of those big, ridiculous kind of cake stands in one hand. Alfie hits him on the shoulder. He heads out the opposite door out the back. Kind of sit under a tree somewhere, and he's with every intention of a spot of writing.
Ruin will he'll go off to try and find a private room to try and rest, but he's gonna keep playing with like his cantrips. He's gonna keep trying to cast like sword burst and all that.
From what source of your magic is this coming from?
The sorcerers.
Seems to be absent.
He'll just keep trying it. He'll just sit in the room with a locked door shut, and he's gonna keep trying to practice. He'll even swing the sword around a couple times.
As you swing your sword around, you feel a bit more kind of fluent with it, as if you are much more kind of well versed in practice. It seems like this necklace has kind of fortified you physically in a way. And as you sit around swinging your blade, Ziggy kind of looks into the library. Aki stuffing his face with cake in another room, and Bruce waddling with his stepbrother into the cave where his mother used to train. We go to I was going to say Ruin. No, Errol and Yagu. Errol and Yagu, and yeah.
I'm not sure if Yagu's in his room or anywhere else, but Errol's just gonna approach. Hey, Yagu. Firstly, Errol's gonna take out one of his berries and a gold coin and offer both of them to the Moss. Here you go, little
Mossy
boy.
will just gladly take the coin.
Yep.
Yeah, and he'll
Both,
just
and-
throw the berry away.
All right.
Spit behind
Noted.
it.
Yeah.
Yep. And then also check the gold coin later. All right. Noted.
Thank you for the
Okay.
gold. Yeah.
No problem. And then I'll just say to you, do you mind if I ask you something? No hostilities, no nothing intended by it. More concern. I'll drop it if you don't want me to ask about it.
Go ahead.
Were you really gonna take Willaban's deal? No hostility, no judgment, nothing, just concern and curiosity. Mostly concern.
It honestly depends. Right now I don't need it, but at this
Well-
point I need anything in order to do what I have to do, I guess.
I understand. And I honestly can't say I wouldn't do the same. And at the same time, it is very scary to see beings like those two. Again, I've never seen them before. I'm sure Dr. Greb probably has, but I just want to say that whether you do or don't, I trust you. Regardless of whether you choose to or not. And I'll have your back.
That's good to know. Thank you.
No problem. And with that in mind, that was it. And then Errol's just gonna start leaving. I'll see you at dinner then.
Yeah, see you in a bit. As you will close the door.
Yep.
I would like to cast locate object on the book. Just in case.
Which book are you're talking about? The dark book?
Yeah, the evil book.
The evil book.
The
As you-
evil book.
As you cast locate object, you do not sense it.
Darn it. Predictable, but still had to try.
Good job.
However, as you do think of the book itself and how to locate it, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
My best roll. Beautiful.
Okay. What
23.
23. Okay. You start to hear within your mind, like in a language that you don't understand, that at this point you could assume is some type of dark speech, something forbidden. You start hearing words like and it keeps going and going and going and going. And you take this one half, so it's not a lot. So you, out of the sudden, you take 10 points of psychic damage as you feel that a bit of blood, kind of black blood pours out of your ear. But you don't
Yeah.
sense the book.
You see Moss just come from the side and just inspect your ear and kind of look at you at the same time.
Yeah, I'm fine, and I will cast the cure wounds on myself.
You, Yagu, you're in this state right now of unsure of your path. And just this clutching of the blade, being in presence of this infernal being, and even a being of a celestial and divine nature, it confuses you even more. How can these two beings be working together Why would they be? What does this mean about the gods? Are they colluding with each other, with evil entities? What is this causing you to believe, and what does she really want? You feel like you need an answer. But you know the only way you can seek an answer with her is to commune with her, to find a place which is familiar to you and her. And in that moment, potentially there'll be more clarity for you, despite all this burden you are currently having on yourself and keeping from the group. You begin coughing a little bit too.
Oh no.
But you hear the bell. Ding, 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 ding. Bruce, you return back with the explaining all the cuts with the the gut wrencher of what your mother did and how it had happened. I don't know if you wanted to roleplay that out a little bit.
It's more like he was showing him that he's looking at the marks from the stalagmites that were still there and going, right, so my mum would use this weapon, right, this, and going through the motions of it and just trying to mimic them as well. So you're a bit little for that. Won't you try your own thing? And he'll spar a bit with them. He'll as well sparring as he's telling the story about, and then Ruin changed into a dragon, and then we had to pin him down.
Oh my god!
And my good pal Aki, the one who looks like a dragon, but like us. He turned me and him into giant monkeys, and I threw a rock at him, and just smashed off his face.
Make a persuasion check.
Perform.
The performance and persuasion are both the same. Like he'd be hands gesticulating everything. Like so, either way is fine. Where are we?
You just see confusion in his eyes.
16, but he doesn't care. It's one rollicking story of how his stepbrother and his friends restrained a dragon and faced down an angel and a devil.
he just like, oh my god, my brother's a hero. Wow. I want to be just like you.
Hey, just keep focusing on what you're good at. The rest will take care of itself.
Oh,
by the way, question: when no, this is me talking to DMs. When Ross made the gut wrencher on D&D Beyond, it said only like a descendant of the clan Elfbane can lift gut wrencher. I don't know if that's actually a thing. As cool as it is, I'm just wondering. Hey, Toby, try and pick it up. It's really heavy now. So
do you want it to be?
It'd be interesting if his stepbrother could be considered a descendant, although it's not by blood, but it's
affiliate kind of thing.
I will say it doesn't have the god property of only Thor, one of those moments. But as you see him, when you put it down and you give it to him, he begins to tilt sideways and falls onto the ground.
Wait! Oh dear! Oh no, never mind. Yeah, you're a little bit little for that. Sorry, buddy.
And you feel like it is a very unnatural weapon for even a normal fighter to be able to wield it. Imagine, the Mandalorian holding the black blade. He's so confused on how to wield it. But for you, this orcish nature, the blood that flows through you, the grip and the thick hands holding onto it, it gives you that sturdiness to be able to wield it as you do.
Sure thing. Oh, no, never mind. Let's keep practicing, all right?
Oh, okay. Oh, I think I hear the bell. Ding, 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 ding.
Oh, you got better ears than me. All right, then, let's go.
As you all converge back for dinner, you all sit around and a wonderful feast of, you said pork, right? Roasted pork?
Yeah.
Is that what you did?
Yeah, roast pork is the centerpiece.
If it's okay with you, Mo, the starter will be lobster in tomato cream sauce with a side of little lobster tails that are come crispy, like a tempura kind of butter thing. And then the main course, you got the roast pork joint, like a huge joint. It feels like almost like a Spanish ham, like the whole leg there. And it's got a plum,
Crackling. Don't forget the crackling.
crackling. It's got like a plum sauce, like a sweet plum. Succotan plum is called. It's like a very rare plum. And then you got some side orders of vegetables. You got some quail eggs as well, and oyster sauce as well on a side as well to go with the vegetables and stuff like that, as well as a sauce for the pork. So it's all spread out like a huge. Servants keep coming with meat dishes, synchronized, putting them together.
I bet there's so much extra as well, to the point that Bruce is like, see, he doesn't like being served on, so eventually, as he's had a few more drinks, he's like, no, sit down, join us, Alfred, sit down. But as the night goes on, more and more the servants and the serving staff are also joining in. We bring the kitchen staff up as well, like, you made this, have some, please.
Yeah, you see that you think to yourself, maybe it's up to you, player Andy, how friendly would have been your dad with the servants, but you see Esmeralda regards them as she's more than happy for them to see as many as they can fit on the table. She's very humble.
Yeah.
Master Bruce. You see Alfred just like he's in confusion, and as he sees some of the footmen and maids sit down, he's just got this like anger, like frustration with them. But then when he looks at you, he'll just be like, very well, and then but he won't sit down. He'll be there serving you all, because that's Alfred.
I'm not going to force Alfred. I can't force Alfred to do anything he doesn't want to do. But Darren Lockwood was more like a lord than a laird. A laird, by the way, up in the Highlands, the lairds were caretakers of the land, and they took care of the people who lived on it. They weren't the lords as such, so it's a slightly different connotation. Darren Lockwood was much more a lord, but most of the Lockwood ancestors were more like lairds, and Bruce would always be more like a laird, a caretaker of the land and its people, as opposed to their lord. Whereas Darren was much closer to being a lord than any of his forebears were.
I'll imagine Alfred being like Mr. Carson from Downton Abbey.
Yes, of course, 100%,
100%. Yeah. Okay.
He's just with those thick eyebrows and anyway, as you all enjoy the dinner, wonderful food, stuff yourself because the taste is so wonderful. Aki is enjoying it so much, stuffing things left, right, and center, and you all enjoy this evening after what had just inspired. Ruin, even you, despite everything that had happened, your friends saying whatever inspired you, you kind of enjoy this moment, and even this reveal with that kind of lingers on Willowban and Celebi. Your friends, well, whoever these people are that you've been tagging along with, if you consider them as your friends, they helped you once again. They stopped you from being what you are. And all this thought makes you all sleepy and tired, so you all kind of return back to your rooms. And it's Siggy. When you get back to your room after kind of gathering a few books and stuff like that from the library itself, you sit back and you begin going through these books, and then you see this nice book, purple with kind of golden embroidery. That's the one around it, and this kind of strange. Filigree around it with a strange kind of golden, almost like a unicorn on it. And you kind of begin opening it and...
Okay. Is it Scottish?
No.
Scottish unicorn.
I guess so.
That is their national animal, apparently.
Yeah, we saw that England used lions. We thought we're going to use a mythical animal because it's better.
Yeah.
Okay, so you copied the Welsh. Big deal. We all do it.
Yeah. And as you begin opening the book and you see the title, it says Lore of Luru. And as you begin reading it, you're reading it and you're just kind of reading through it and you're just kind of like, and it's almost as if like you finished the book completely You don't know why you couldn't sleep, but you got tired. Got to the end. You're like, oh, that's an interesting book, and you put it to the side. And the book, I'll show you what it looks like to everyone, like that. We
Ooh.
will conclude the story from here and see what this book will transpire next week.
Before we finish,
oh, there's more.
Because the mirror restarts every day, I'm assuming, or if you just let me have this, because this will be fun.
Okay.
During the night, as Bruce had a few drinks, he's a bit drunk. He gets the mirror out. He's like, "Oh, superb, it's working," and he uses the mirror to contact Bavlorma. He's gonna go, "Hey, Bavlorma,
Oh, this is gonna backfire.
better luck next time, bitch." Cuts off at the laughter because that's too many words.
Mo, do you have anything on that, or do you want me to act on that?
No,
Up
go
to you.
ahead. Do whatever you want.
You just don't hear any reply or anything, but on the mirror of your room for a second, you see like a shadow of Bavlorma, kind of like looking at you, staring into your eyes.
Bruce
And
is
as
smiling.
you
It's like,
as you do that, the last thing you see is that her eyes kind of like keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger until the whole mirror glows red for a second, and you look at yourself for a second, and you see a red glow on you that is very unusual. So that's it. That's what I have.
that's fine.
All right.
Hatred glow.
And as you all sleep for the night and dream the beautiful dreams, we will end the session here and come back next week for something interesting and new. Hope you guys liked today's session. It was very fun, exciting, strange voices and noises, as well as crazy,
Amazing, Mo. Very nice.
crazy fight and things that kind of transpired, and crazy rolls. I think they were pretty amazing.
Yeah, man, that was a lot of nice rolls today.
Very good rolls. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for Dan Curtis and James Webster for all their art and music. If we do not see you tomorrow for the Eye of Observation or on Sunday, we hope we do. We will see you next Tuesday as we continue our journey here. Thank you, everyone. Have a good week. See you later. Stay magical. And see you then. Take care. Bye-bye.
Love you all. Bye-bye. Good night. Thank you.